What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Back a blood clot again, you understand? Milestone episode today, blood. You understand? Episode 350, blood. You understand? We've been going 350 episodes, blood. You get me? So big up the chat as always for supporting, man. You get me through the ups, through the downs, through the trials and the tribulations, blood. You get me? Big up every single one of you. We wouldn't have been able to make it this far.
Celebrate 350 with a 3-5, guys. Up the Chelsea.
I agree with that, blood. You understand? So salute the chat every time, fam. You get me? We appreciate every single one of you, blood. The mods, them, you know what I mean? Big up your damn selves every time. You lot keep the thing pattern, blood. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're all about the banter. But when a man try run out their mouth, then boy, you understand? You have to hold certain thing. Pause. Because man can't hold certain things. But also big up the man them, blood. You understand? Because the man them take the time out of their day 2 times a week, blood, to come and break bread. So, you understand? Big up my 2 panelists, blood. You get me? Because the one that's supposed to hold smoke today, I don't know where he is, blood. You understand? I think he's probably still sleeping, blood. You get me? This youth here, he wakes up and then he goes back to fucking sleep, blood. You understand? But
Mons, did you call him? Oh, yeah.
He's still trying, blood. You understand? But big up Lewis and Mons, blood. You get me? We appreciate you, blood. Big up Hussam as well. Big up Zar. You get me? Big up everyone else, blood, who contributed, blood. You get me? Big up this piece of shit in the chat as well, blood. You understand? Make sure you go subscribe. Make sure you go subscribe to that Wild, blood. I gotta make that dickhead a mod. Very lively show with me and Saeed today, blood. You understand? So that is out on Saeed's channel. So you lot make sure you go check that one, blood. You understand? But yeah, man, big up the people, them, big up the gang, them. You understand? Man, them. Before we get into it, you don't know the vibes. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to the gang. You get me? Let's get them likes up ASAP. We're on 84. Let's get to 200 likes ASAP, blood. But
he's
man,
awake.
them.
He's awake.
He's awake.
He's awake.
Okay. The demon has risen, blood. You get me?
He's awake.
The cooking will commence.
He won't be escaping anyone.
Hey, the cooking will commence, blood. You understand?
Thank
you. Man, them. We are the ones that collected W's, blood. You know how mad it is, yeah? I didn't even know Chelsea were playing until I went live, blood. You understand? Like, I didn't even. I'm not even disrespecting like the
UCL.
That thing, blood. You understand? I'm not even. But I didn't even know, blood. Like I said, because the maddest thing was I was taking Trey to his personal trainer, and we're going on the train, blood. You get me? And blood. Because I was like commuting, yeah, it was at a certain time. So I was like expecting to see Tottenham fans. You get me? On my commute. But then I saw a Chelsea fan on my commute, blood, with his Chelsea scarf. So I thought to myself, 1 minute, these man ain't playing, blood. You get me? I didn't even think to ask him like if they're playing or not, innit? And then Bob's your uncle, blood. I'm live and man telling me that maybe Mark Gay got a fucking hat-trick in the first half, mate.
Yeah, man. Shout out Olivier Giroud, bruv. Man, battered Shamrock. They got put in a spliff, all of that. It's a shame. We ain't going to be playing in the UCL till March now. Just disappointing. I've got used to just having a chill Thursday, kicking my feet up, enjoying a hoop sesh. Ain't going to have another one for a while now. It's a real shame. But yeah, back after another W. I think we're unbeaten in 12 now. Mark Hugh now has more UCL goals than Kai Havertz this season. Also got a UCL hat-trick before the likes of Suarez and Griezmann. Love to see it. And yeah, great to be back. Up the Chelsea. Up the Chelsea.
Months. You get me? Semi-finalists. You understand? We are there, blood. You get me? Certain man are not there, blood. You understand? But
yeah, man.
There. Just about, blood.
When am I not? When am I not there?
Just about, blood. You squeezed over the line.
Hey man, at least I didn't have to bring on my big guns to change the game. So yeah, when am I not there? You know what I'm saying, guys? The bottom line is I had to suit up, suit up for the occasion.
You played
Certain man,
Southampton, have some shame, blood.
you know what I'm saying? I had to suit up, it's all about getting the job done, I like to say, shamelessly. And into
Yeah,
the
we got the
semi-finals
job
you
done.
go. Troops,
Oh.
big up yourself in the semi-final. Not everyone can say that. Not everyone can say that.
Might win a cup, blood. You understand? Might finally win a cup.
Welcome to the promise.
Yeah.
Welcome to the part of the promised land, and not everyone can run those rhythms. And as I said, the United chauffeurs, as I said, better be getting the door for me. I don't want to, and if it's raining outside, I don't want to feel a single drop of rain hit me. And if there's a puddle, I need my chauffeur's jacket to be on the floor. That's the treatment we get now as semi-finalists, So I'm glad to be here.
New one.
And yeah, man, they're my chauffeurs now, man. They're Tottenham chauffeurs, they're Arsenal chauffeurs, they're Newcastle's chauffeurs, And at the end of the day, they weren't in the bowl. So it was glad. I'm glad, Troops, that you actually done you watched the draw. You continue to stream, you watch the draw. Not everyone, I know United fans turned that off. They didn't watch the draw.
Yeah, blood. I was looking out for like Saeed's stream.
Yeah, they
looking out for Rance's stream. Locked off.
Rance's
actually match reaction went live the same time the draw dropped. So kind of funny.
Locked off, And when Flawless gets here, I just hope he doesn't come with this energy as, yeah, but we battered you. That's what you talking about?
Like, but it's his side ting, blood. So he's in a bit of a predicament.
Yeah, I don't. What are we talking
his side
about?
ting has punched up. His side ting's punched up his main ting 2 times this year in 2 months. His side ting caught his main ting slipping on the high road 2 times, blood.
No, but that's what he's gonna do. He'll be like, I was in the draw.
He's gonna be like, he's like, what are we talking about?
I was in the draw.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that, Percy. I don't want to hear that. I just generally feel like if I hear Man United fans shamelessly saying that we were better than them, like we're way better than these man, rare tear. You can't concede 4 goals and tell me you're better. You can't be 3-0 down after 55 minutes and try explain your way out of this one. And again, when Flawless gets here, I'm just going to be watching his movements because I am sick to death.
Oh, so you're on Flawless today. You're not on me, yeah, Paul.
Oh, yeah, no. You're gang today. Link up today, bro. I am sick to death. Listen, man. Listen, I am sick to death. I'm sick to death of these United fans championing the bare minimum.
Yeah, I had to cook Saeed, blood. You get me? I said to him, like, when we do streams, I got to do streams like this, blood. Because, let me bring the mic. Because the gap, blood. Do you understand? Until you close the gap, blood. Like,
bro,
you feel me? I was stood up, blood. I can't lie. I was all like this, blood.
Yeah, you got get as far away.
I was like that,
away, bro. Stay away. All these man do is champion the bare minimum, bro. The bare minimum. I was seeing these men celebrate or use the fact that Eriksen missed 2 cutbacks as the reason why they didn't do anything. You like genuinely, yeah. You can't take Ahmad out of that front 3 and expect to do something. That unholy trinity of hell. Rasmus, Arsmus, yeah, Bruno Fernandes, yeah, and Christian Eriksen, who's past his years. And who's the other one that played in the front 3? It's not good enough.
Arsmus.
Arsmus, bro, this guy's a grappler. He's a UFC fighter. Man, them got gas because he bodied Gabriel in his debut. Like Gabriel weren't up bad.
Waiting on a miracle to come. He's gonna pull up again, blood. Watch him fly back from Australia. You know what I mean?
Do you know what it is? And I think
he'll catch a fly from Melbourne.
And
you know what I mean? He's had enough of the high line. He's gonna bring the high line to Old Trafford.
True. High line for life. It's just what we do, mate. It's just what we do. It's what we do, mate. You know what I'm saying? It's genuinely, yeah. When you're coming in and Spurs back-to-back 3-0 you in like 50, 60 minutes, I don't know where the chat comes from.
With no reply, that's crazy.
No, bro. And the worst thing is, Spurs gave them 2 goals. Like they said, here you go. Spurs, look, United didn't have a shot on target till the 62nd minute. And these don't want to talk about GA. They want to talk about XG. They want to talk about XG, expected goals. It was expected mistakes. That should be the measuring stick. Expected mistakes. Because that's all there was. The amount, the mid-off that I watched, and all these man go is that, oh, we rotated. Well, I'm sorry, but Amorim still picks the team. And if he knows the team aren't good enough, then why rotate? Why rotate?
Loki wish I got to see this game. Damn it.
Why rotate? Why take out Ahmad? Ahmad ain't tired. But Ten Hag wasn't playing him. He was in the basement. Kid ain't tired. You know what I'm saying? Mazraoui. PU. It stinks. It stinks. He's been good this season, but Lord have mercy, it stinks. And the worst thing is, they go, yeah, we dominated the midfield. You didn't dominate the midfield, bro. Kulusevski was the best player on the pitch. He was the best player on the pitch. You man got Kulu, bro. And the worst thing is, I don't like how Man United are trying to champion their performance. It's a cup game. Get the job done. It's a cup game. It's not a league game. It's not a league game. So why am I talking about the performance? It's not
My apologies. Go on, man. Carry on.
No worries.
We ain't even got to like. This is the intro. We haven't started like.
Sorry, yeah, I forgot this was the intro, but I started going. Man, but I'll stop, and I'll wait until it gets
carry on, man. Carry on.
Congrats on the victory, my guy.
I like Flawless. Wagwan, man. That's why you pulled up with the white shirt, innit? Because you get me, you're representing the side thing right now, innit? You know what I mean? You got the red on because the main thing said, yo, you have to rep red, you know. And then the side thing said, yo, I punched up the main thing 2 times on the high road in the space of 2 months. Like,
you know what? The red shirt is just there as well. I can go get it. Don't even do that.
That man soaked you up now that your hoodie's red. That hoodie used to be white, I swear. They soaked you up like that.
That was probably the white one with the black print.
Yeah, that's the white hoodie. They just soaked you up. The blade is wet.
That's what the main thing was wearing on the high road, blood. I feel sorry for her, fam.
Yeah,
crazy.
But Flawless, nice that you could make your time. I was picking you up earlier as well, blood. You understand?
About what? What was you bigging me up about?
This is an epic episode 350. You understand? We come a long way, blood. You get me? So, you understand, man? I was saluting you for playing your role, blood. You get me? So,
thank you.
Understand? Thank you. But yeah, fuck all of that, blood. You get me? You got soaked again, blood. You get me? I said to you, back to back L's, get me back to back W's. You can't do it, blood.
Yeah, we're inconsistent. We're inconsistent outfit. Obviously, we'll get into it. And the game.
Love the match reaction.
Yeah, thank you for the comment on the match reaction. I appreciate
loved it.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
It wasn't as energetic as the Etihad one, you know what I mean? But
it was never gonna be that. It was never gonna be as energetic. You ain't gonna get that again. That'll never happen again.
At least we now know that City is not the measuring stick. Like United didn't beat City because United are good. We all beat City. So that's not a measuring stick as to why United are improving or anything.
I didn't, unfortunately.
You know what I'm saying? No, but they were actually half decent when you played them. The bottom line is now that they're the Premier League punching bags, how about this? I'm more annoyed that I only beat them 2-0. I'm annoyed at myself. I'm angry. I'm
annoyed we go on game week 1.
I'm
annoyed that we got them in game week, 6 or 7? It was early.
You know and guess what? Xerxes bagging and Rasmus Stinker and hooked. I left for something, man. I left for something last night, man. I'll take it. Pause.
Big up Nathaniel. Big up yourself, blood. He says Chelsea are still not in a title race. Hashtag road to 40.
Come on, man. Fulham at home, Boxing Day. We're staying up. Up the Chelsea.
Big up Fats, my guy. He says, I can't lie. Watch the Conference League knockout playoff draw. It's so confusing. Everton is just another opposition. W's, inshallah.
Big up Fata, man. God willing, we get Real Betis in the last 16. In sunny Spain.
Yeah, at least that'll be hard.
What's confusing about the draw?
So like we don't jump into like the last 16, and then it's us or Vitoria that are getting a certain opposition, and they get the other one because they finished second. So we won't face the second place team till likely in the final.
Okay.
So we've got a mix of like 4 potential opponents, and yeah, I just want Betis. Give me Betis.
You're gonna be going to Betis?
Yeah, I need to actually make up some loyalty points. So if they give me Betis, I'm going. Sunny Spain in March, say less. I could do with the weather by then.
Yeah, I remember doing Valencia early April, and it was
Barca a few years ago.
Blood.
Spanish police are arseholes though, but like
all European police. Let's be real.
Fair enough.
All of them, blood. You know, man's been everywhere as well. All of them are pricks, bro.
Yeah, I'll take your word.
Actually, the safest, the coolest ones, to be honest, was the Russian.
Swear.
Yeah, blood. They were chill. They gave us like, you know, them Russian hats.
They gave you hats.
Yeah, bro, and gloves because it was like -5 or something, lad. So they were they were very hot. I can't lie. I was like, bro, you want to be helpful?
That's the footballing hospitality. That is
Yeah,
a
blood.
rarity.
If anyone that went to that Arsenal CSK Moscow game, you remember we got these grey hats given to us, blood, on entry.
Fair, so one
Yeah, they
familiar
showed
with your
love, blood. I
game.
can't lie. The rest of them, fuck them, blood. Big up Abin. Big up yourself, blood. He says the way these Man United fans are going about in social media and YouTube, you would think they are the ones challenging for the title, and Chelsea, Arsenal fighting for survival. The most delusional fan base in the history of sport.
I presume you're talking about, I could be wrong here about the performance yesterday and in regards to the game and stuff like that. No, United fans, well, I can only speak for me and just certain of United fans. I'm just happy that we're seeing improvements. I've been saying this. There's levels to go up, but we're just happy that we've been better since the new manager got here. We just need to level up. That's all. That's where it stems from.
You might make me sick.
Why? Because we've gotten better.
Man, talk like Ipswich Town, man. I'm sick of it, man.
Just sick of like what? That's where we was. How close are we to Ipswich Town? You're quick to call us a peasant. How close are we to Ipswich Town? Are we closer to Ipswich Town? Are we closer to Ipswich Town than we are the top?
No, you're further away now. You have made slight improvements, but it's like
No,
the way
but
you don't champion it though, but it gets championed, innit? You don't
Of
champion
course, because people are gonna go overboard. Like, why are we acting like this don't happen? All of our fan base is online. We know everything is sensationalized.
I catch strays because of it going them.
Yeah, we know this is set. Of course, Manchester United. So let's say Manchester United have gone up from, I don't know, a 3 to a 5. Fans are going to talk like we've gone from a 3 to a 33. We all know this. We all know this. So I hear Abin's point to an extent, but it's social media. It's sensationalized, man. Of course. People are just happy about improvements.
And also, bro, let's be honest. Most Man United fans, little man Spurs, and got boxed.
Absolutely.
Boxed, but you lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you little man a team and lose...
Yeah, you have to hold. You have to hold.
Saying, that's all it is.
Yeah, you have to hold spot without that.
Agreed, blood. Big up Scapey. He says 3 trophies in 5 years ain't that bad. Big up all.
Up the Chelsea.
I was gonna say it had to be a Chelsea fan, innit?
Big
up King. He says big up Troops, Lewis, Monts, and Flawless. Come on, big up yourself, blood.
Really nice.
Big up yourself, fam. Big up Fats one more time. He says, hey, if Arsenal go through to the final, Chelsea might have a weekend off since the final played on the 16th of March, which we're scheduled to play Arsenal. Oh, swear down. Okay.
Nice. Yeah, I hope you make the final. Could do the week off.
Big up to Beast. That's a mad one, blood. Big up yourself, blood. He says, flying to London tonight for the first time since moving out during 2013, 2016. May head outside Emirates to see an AFTV live meltdown. Much love all.
Bro, fuck that. We got a Champions League down west. Come to the bridge.
Head to Sohurst, man. It gets techie out there, man.
Yeah, you'd know, innit, Monts.
Bro, that's why. That's why I said it.
You know.
I know, blood. It ain't
blood
over there.
You know, blood. Big up Andrew. He says, Lewis, you going to Club World Cup. Cop my tickets yesterday in Philly. Gonna make the road trip from Toronto for the Flamingo game. Let's see a
North London final.
North London final.
About the Carabao.
Okay, yeah.
Carabao. But yeah, I've looked at the prices. I don't know if I'm going to be doing Club World Cup still, but I might still go to the US. But yeah, enjoy it, man. I hope we batter Flamingo. These men have been talking way too much shit since we drew them. Nobody knows who you are. People aren't going to remember who you are after we smoke you. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the ass kicking. And like settle yourselves down. But big up, Andrew, my G.
Only one place to start. Midweek Games. Flawless. Flawless, blood. Flawless, fam. You have conceded, what, 7 goals to Tottenham in the space of 2 months?
Yeah, people always total up our things, but yeah, we have.
You conceded 4 let's all right. Let's not total it up. Let's just talk
Yeah.
about
Can we total it
Thursday.
up like it's not a two-legged? Yeah, let's please just talk about the game yesterday.
Just, conceding
total it
4 to Tottenham, 3-0 down after 56 minutes.
Mhm.
You wanted to see the goalkeeper Bayande.
Is it good?
I think you would like to retract that statement. You get me? I give you the chance to in this episode.
Yeah.
That's not considered retracting the statement. It's like, yo, I wanted to see the goalkeeper, see what he did. Clearly, he isn't it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he's
We
not.
have
He's not a keeper, blood. He's a goal. You get
We
me?
have to get the chance.
But pause. Because you know every goal is a whole pause. So, what else, blood? Lissandro Martinez, mate.
Lissandra.
Lissandro, you know. Man said Lissandro. Get me? The
That's a good
Argentinians are blood. You understand? We need to talk about him. Yeah, blood. The Argentinians are blood. You get me? Been calling that from day dot. From I saw that brother in MetLife Stadium. I said the Argentinians are blood clot. Watch him. But Ruben's got no ammo, blood. You get me? He's on his knees, paws. You understand? Without Ahmad, there's nothing. Rasmus Højlund is an absolute flop that we need to also talk about as well, blood. You get me? Big money put into that one, blood. You understand? It's not looking good for Man United, is it, Flawless, blood? You get me? The instant fix that you thought would happen ain't happening, blood.
I never thought we'd get an instant fix, though.
You think it would be? You thought it'd be better than this?
But I thought it was an instant fix. I said this from when the manager got here. Yes, of course, and he said this is himself. Of course, results is important, and the season is far from over. We still got ample games to play. However many games left in the Premier League, however many games left in the Europa League, FA Cup, we got you lot. So there's still ample time. So it's not a question of instant fix. I wanted him to implement the basics first and foremost, which he's done. So I don't have no issues with that. And I'm seeing these things. Like even against in the Spurs game.
What was better yesterday?
I don't know. Say again.
I don't want to hear no Bruno slander as well, because the amount of times he put it on a plate for your team, I don't want to hear no Bruno slander today, fam.
Put it on the plate for who did he put it on the plate for?
I don't think Bruno was good.
I think Bruno was one of their best players, blood.
Who did he put?
Bruno
What you just said? You just said
every chance they created in that first half down the left hand side.
Who was in the front three with him troops?
Him and it was Bruno and who was playing on the left?
Exactly. That's how bad he was that he played on the right. You don't even know who the other 10 was. So let's not do that, please. Come on.
No, but I'm saying it was Bruno, and because everything was coming down the left-hand side, bro.
Yes.
Anthony, guys.
Anthony was on the right. Anthony was dead.
Yeah, that's the point I made. When I say front three, that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
Anthony was dead. Bruno,
that's what I'm talking about.
Bro, I did the watch along, bro. Who was that? I was saying Bruno.
It was Anthony Højlund Bruno. Yes, you are right. That was
but it was Bruno and someone that were doing good.
Eriksen.
There were two players. Eriksen. Them two were doing
Eriksen
good.
was bright, but Eriksen.
The rest of them was blood, piss poor, mate.
Yeah, because Eriksen's technically sound. So Eriksen, if you're moving the ball, is always going to be other level and look decent because he's Christian Eriksen. But in regards to it, no, like who did Bruno put it on a plate for? What chances did we miss? It was the one where Højlund should have touched it out of his feet to the right, and his touch went straight. That was it. A couple of times he put in a couple of crosses that was slightly overhit. But
exactly, this one people are gassing this guy for overhit crosses. Like I don't understand.
Didn't he put in the ball for Eriksen?
Yeah, and someone
two times.
No, Dalot did one. Bruno did one
of them. Yeah,
like we're not gonna praise any just because you were better than the other two who did nothing. We're not gonna praise it. I wasn't even gonna start with criticism of Bruno because Bruno just Bruno.
I don't think he was bad yesterday.
He didn't play well.
I think.
No, you thought he was him, which is just his usual self. You know what I'm saying? Just very little.
I think he played his role. I think he created chances. He created
He created two chances. But
yeah, but the two chances were goal scoring opportunities, bro. It wasn't like you were fucking.
So did Dalot. So did Dalot play well? Did Dalot play well?
Control the ball.
So did Dalot play well? Because Dalot created two chances too.
Dalot, nah.
Yeah. Why did Dalot not play well?
Dalot's not. Dalot because defensively he was poor. His job is more defensive than attacking, bro.
He didn't do nothing wrong for the goals or anything like that. What did they create down his side?
For me, he wasn't at his best. He was getting rough up in the midfield. Him and Anthony.
Who Dalot by what midfield? Dalot played wing back.
You know what I mean? On that side of the field, bro.
Yeah, no one did nothing to him over there. And I've not even been Dalot going forward is not good, but nothing went wrong with Dalot in that game from a defensive standpoint. Dalot didn't do nothing in that game where I go, you was bad or you
I don't
was
think
off.
Bruno was bad anyway, blood, innit?
No, I'm not
Dalot
saying
just
Bruno was
stopped
bad.
playing
I'm
left
just
wing
saying
because
there's
going
gonna be no defense of him or he can't be criticized. Like, no, he didn't play well. I was saying this is like the Rashford versus Liverpool thing all over again because he put in 2 crosses. Because you create 2 chances don't mean that
I
you're
put it on a plate for a team on even that day,
he
but
put it
Rashford
on a
didn't
plate.
fuck that.
So
the
did
same
Dalot, but he didn't
story.
play well. Go on.
It's the same story with United. Like they'll
Go
move
on.
the ball along the back three. They're more kind of sound the way they move the ball, which is what I'd expect because under Ten Hag that didn't exist. So anything that's not Ten Hag is gonna be better for one, anyways. Yeah, but the same pattern which I saw, which if I'm gonna give you any credit, was that ball from Euro or from Lindelof
That's right.
into the midfield, and then what that would do? That would free up the switch. So there was always an overload on the left wing back position, which is why those cutbacks were even able to happen because there was an overload. The ball go into Anthony or go into to Bruno, there'll be a switch. So that was what was good. Like Spurs weren't picking up the wing backs. They played a back 4, you lot overloaded in the wings, and that was working. But the bottom line is, I'm not gonna sit here and champion you, man, for being able to pass the ball through the lines and hit a decent switch if nothing comes from it in terms of any sort of individual brilliance or any sort of attacking prowess that works. Eriksen missed his cutbacks, fair enough, but you lot in terms of like threatening activity, anything in the front three, it's void. Rasmus weren't doing nothing. Bruno is Bruno, and Anthony is Anthony. You man were never gonna score unless the goal was given to you or from a set piece, in my opinion. The difference is with Spurs, the way they moved the ball was with intent. When they played their attack, when Kulusevski, Son, and Solanke were linking up, there was intent, there was attacking patterns, and they looked like scoring. So the little bit of possession, don't get me wrong, United were better in possession at times, but Spurs also had their times where you were camped in as well. Like the bottom line is the play. I don't blame the manager because for me, the manager can only do so much. But I also blame him. What I do blame him for is the attacking free selection.
I was going to say the lineup, bro. Look at the starting 11, bro. You're one game away from a semi-final.
Unless because I think what a lot of people are doing is not giving Spurs, not you flawless per se, but a lot of people aren't giving Spurs any credit. Like say Kulusevski wasn't the best player on the pitch. Like say Solanke wasn't timing his runs. The midfield saw and then man were doing a good job. Madison doing very well in possession. If anything, Spurs actually played out the back a few times where I was like, you know what? Fair enough. I thought Man United were going to get the better of them the way you guys kind of started the game. You know what I'm saying? Because United started well. But the bottom line is you can't concede 3 goals and then talk about, the patterns of play. When the patterns of play, the successful patterns of play were almost in your own half and a few through the lines and that switch that you guys done. For me, it's like Spurs weren't like at their strongest. They don't have their goalkeeper. Yes, you man rotated, and everyone keeps saying United rotated. Spurs didn't have a Dogie. They didn't have their centre backs. They didn't have their keeper. Bentoncourt didn't play. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think X said they had 8 players out, blood.
Yeah, they had 8 players out. They had 5 bona fide starters out, but 8 injuries in it.
Yeah,
and
players missing.
But the bottom line is both teams rotated in it. But I don't hear all I keep hearing is how Bayende get through the game and United outplayed them and United had higher XG. Brother, you conceded 4 goals. Second, you were 3-0 down. On top of that, Forster literally gave you 2 goals, which even gave you guys the impetus to get your backs up to start playing well. All Man United stats came from the 65th minute and above. Spurs were playing at
it was from 3-0 when he made that triple change. That's when things started to happen. When Ahmad came on,
it was from the goal.
No, but I'm saying from Day came on the pitch, that's when it started to all right, cool.
Yeah, but
the errors were also made from Forster, blood.
No, I disagree because at that point, did you not see Spurs were moving up?
Because he was making that fair play. Because to be fair to Amorim, he was making that change before he went free. He was trying to make the triple change.
He was trying to make. That's why I said
I'm trying to make it at 2.
That's why.
And they did come on and make it they did come on and it did look a bit more.
I'm not on the gaffer. I said this. I'm
look a little more threatening.
Genuinely, I'm not on the gaffer in it. I don't really have any criticism.
Yeah, because to be fair, he did. Even though they made the errors, you have to. You have to. You understand?
Yeah.
What's the word, blood? You have to capitalize on the error, blood. You get me? Which you did.
He did
get you back in the game, because you was out of the game at 3-0, blood.
But these men, but I'm saying there's such a magnifying glass on a keeper that barely ever plays. Fair enough, he's not it, but they're acting like
it's because of the magnitude of the mistakes. That's the problem.
But look, bro, Forster's ones were worse.
No,
Yeah, the one for Ahmad,
I'm not
like, fair
disputing
play
that.
to Ahmad for the press, but that was disgraceful.
Both teams, in
And
my
even the
opinion,
one when
yeah,
what his name intercepted it,
Bruno intercepted the pass.
Yeah.
Both teams tried to gift wrap the game to each other. I'm not disputing that whatsoever. Both teams,
bro,
it was a mirror match. So I'm not saying that Forster wasn't awful. His mistakes were horrendous. That's what got us back into the game.
But
people
we
got our 2 goals from.
Flawless people. What I don't like is that people are acting like United dominate and you battered Spurs when you played well for the last 20 minutes and you had a few spells in the first half. The game was close, bro. The game was close. Spurs had very good attacking patterns in their midfield. They were bopping the ball. They got in your box. There were some moments where Euro had to defend well. There were some moments where
Euro done all right, to be fair.
Yeah, bro. The man them had to defend, bro. United had to defend well in sequences. You know what I'm saying? The game wasn't like, man acting like it's one-way traffic. It was never one-way traffic. That's what I mean. I'm not saying like, listen, credit to Ahmad, credit to the man for pressing, because that's how you force mistakes. So I'm not saying there's no credit at all, but I'm saying that Man United, all this XG and all these shots on target, you never shot on target to the 60-something minute. Yeah. Spurs were at walking pace. They slowed the game down to walking pace. The game was done. These man, they stopped. Like, look at the body language. Please watch the game back and look at the body language of those players. But man are using the last 20-minute revisionism with a last-minute hurrah to say that United had a great game. You can't concede 4 goals and tell me you had a great game.
We didn't have a great game. Far from it. Far from having a great game.
You can't keep Lickleman Spurs before the game. They win, and then now you're talking about how well you played. Well, if you Lickleman them and you're so much better than them, how are you championing the fact that you played well and lost?
Yeah, but that's ridiculous.
When the performance isn't the be all and end all, because you're supposed to get through. It's not a league game.
But that's outrageous to think that we're miles better than Spurs.
Look at the chat. That's what the majority of the Man United fans. That's where their heads at, because they're championing the bare minimum.
And that's incorrect to think that before the game. That's why if I thought we was going to batter Spurs,
what did you think before the game, bro?
I thought we win the game. I didn't think we battered them.
What did you think when you saw the lineup?
When I saw the lineup, that's where I was going to go to. The manager set out his stall that this isn't as important as the league game, as the league games. That's when I seen the lineup, which I am disappointed about, but I also understand, and he said as much after the game. I'm paraphrasing, but he said something along the lines of, cups don't fix everything. You've got a way to go. We want to win the Premier League in a few years. I've already said this is well known. I want all trophies. I state this. I want all trophies, but Amrim's the gaffer. If he's gone that way and he's saying at this moment in time, the Carabao Cup isn't as important, so be it. That's the guy, that's the person I'm with. That's the gaffer I'm with. That's the manager I'm backing. That's the way he's gone with it. I have no qualms with that. Do I agree with it? No. But it's one of them. It's like being out with your dons and he gets into a scrap. You're going to back him. Whether you think he was right or wrong, and you're going to talk about how wrong he is when you get back. You know what I'm saying? When you man have the conversation after it's done, you shouldn't be doing that. And that's how I look at it. So not disappointed, that's the wrong word, but just like it's an opportunity missed. But he decided to go. From when I seen Anthony out there, Eriksen out there, no Delit, no Diallo, for example, I knew what it was from the manager's mindset. But we actually started off the game as we started off most games, moving the ball well, keeping the ball, defensively solid, but not much going forward. The City game was like that. And this game was again. And this game was like that. I'm going to get to it. And this game was like that as well. And then boom, concede from a ridiculous Bayern there. The first goal cannot defend that. He made 2 mistakes in one. The first shot.
But you look at your defense as well. No one goes with the closest person to him is Euro. But when they're not even on their toes, blood. They were just on their heel. They were just flat.
We got caught out by the move that happened beforehand, and it's like, but your keeper got to do better. So your keeper's there for when your defense doesn't make mistakes.
Shocking.
He's made 2. He's made 2 in one. Push it out for a goal.
And then he just stood there like a dunce.
And then he's thinking it's offside because the way he's responded, Solanke struck the shot well, but he's not prepared already. He's not prepared for that whatsoever. If he's prepared, maybe
because you could see he looked startled, bro.
Yes, and that's inexcusable. And then And then the
Strike
second, it was a good strike. And then in the rest of the first half, we didn't really offer too much. I have no shot on target apart from Kulusevski spinning. I think it was Bruno when he had the shot from the near post. There was nothing. And I'm thinking 1-0. Deja vu again. Because I thought it's about City 1-0 down. Ain't really offered too much going forward. The opposition hasn't. We'll get back into this. But then straight from the second half, Martinez, shocking for the second goal. Can't defend that. You can't make those type of mistakes at high level, at elite levels football and win football matches. Simple as that. You can't do that. Again.
Saeed wants to sell him, or he said squad player. Squad player. Like, not even like he's saying not start no more. What's your thoughts on this, Andrew?
We do need a left side because normally he's the first centre back I can remember in a long time that actually looks worse in a 3 than he does a 4. He looks worse in a back 3. It doesn't cover up his deficiencies. Not just from the forget the mistake. Because the mistake's nothing to do with back 3 or back 4, but I'm just talking his overall general play. Like having to go out into wide areas to defend, having to drive with the ball. There's so much more responsibility when you're on the left side of a 3, and it don't suit him whatsoever. The best of him we see it is when we had a flat back 4, full back close to him, and obviously the centre back next
when
to
he
him.
had Varane.
It was Varane, who I praised during that period. Like Varane, we all know I don't have to credit Varane in regards to level of a defender. We all know Varane's level of defender. So yeah, with Martinez, we need a left-sided centre back. We needed one anyway because Shaw can't stay fit, but we need a third steamer. So I hear that when Saeed saying that go get an actual left-sided centre back, but this is what we got. But the second goal, can't defend that. Clear it properly. Lift the ball. I don't know why you're going at it with your left foot. There's nobody on you. Right foot. Swing and just kick it back the way where it come from. Yeah, horrific mistake. Then you're 2-0 down.
Even the Solanke goal, playing him on side, the way he just allows him to cut inside, trying to pull him, like he just looks like he's not even there.
Too easy. That's not as bad a mistake as the first two, but it's still you must do much better. Like if Solanke would have a little piece of magic and it was a trick or drop the shoulder or step over and did him and megs him and scores, I go, all right, cool, easy. And you know Solanke wants to cut in on his right foot. You know this. But when he's picking up the ball, we know exactly what Solanke wants to do. It's really not difficult. Easy. You're 3-0 down. Then that's pretty much game over at that point. I'm like, this is game over having Spurs not played that well. But guess what? They capitalized on our mistakes and took advantage. And if you gift up 3 goals like that, you are not going to win football matches.
But that's the credit. But that's the credit I'm giving Spurs is that when they attacked with intent,
they got better attackers than us.
Yeah, exactly. They attacked with intent and were more dangerous than you going forward.
They got better attackers than you.
I think they are better attackers. Like I said, I never get onto overall. Yeah, I never get onto your phase 1 or 2. Your phase 1 or 2 was fine.
Wow.
What apart from Diallo, everyone else they have there. Kulusevski starts for us. Son would start for us. Maddison would start for us. Solanke would start for us. Absolutely.
Yep.
Of course. Got Højlund in the 9. You know what I'm saying? I have people telling me I need to respect him more because he scored against a team from Czech Republic, but that's either here or there. The point I'm making is,
what is the situation?
My number 9.
What's the situation with Højlund as well? Because we're at the stage where now he's in his 3rd year, no?
Second.
Is it his 3rd or second?
Second year.
He should have we get he's 21, but he should have settled now. He should be kicking on, and if he's not scoring a rebound goal, literally the keeper saves it and it drops to him. He's not scoring, blood.
And this is what I said about Amorim. I know the limitations of Højlund. Just get goals out of him. That's all the manager can do. There's no
matter how they come in it.
Put him in a system where you get goals out of him. If we can get 3 or 6, 2 and 5 out, because he's giving you nothing else. And credit to the manager in the system. That's what the reason why I don't. Højlund's now in the Bruno bracket to me, where when he does certain things on the pitch that are bad, I'm like, all right, cool. That's your level. I don't expect you to do. You played against Archie Gray and Dragosin and did nothing. I'm not even going to be critical of him for that. Because I understand his level. I know what he's going to give me. You give me goals. You are there to give me goals and nothing else. That's what you're in the system to do. Goals and occasionally hold up the ball, occasionally run around. That is it. You are not a focal point of the team. And there's nothing else we can do because there's no one. There's not even like there's anyone else there to play. But yeah, and then the 4th goal as well, scoring direct from a corner. Horrific goalkeeping.
Was it a foul?
It was a foul, but I'm not hearing that as an excuse. Why your hands not higher? Why are you not being stronger as a goalkeeper? You've misjudged the flight of the ball anyway. Why are your
said this,
hands so low?
unpopular opinion. I think VAR overturns that unpopular opinion.
I think so too.
Because not because do you know what it is? Not because he gets bodied or anything, because he actually doesn't get bodied. If you look at Bergval's hand, he like kind of grabs and you know, and what that does is when
they were trying to say that he handballed it at first, but he didn't.
No, he didn't handball it. Listen, it's soft, isn't it? It's soft, but that can throw a keeper off balance, and that can be the distance, literally centimeters of punching the ball over the bar, just keeping it at 3-2, all the ball going in. So I think VAR probably do look at that.
Probably.
It's my unpopular
Like
opinion.
I say, there's no. Do I think it was a foul? Yes. Do I also think that VAR overturned it? Yes, but that's no excuse. You've misjudged the flight of the ball. Why are your hands so low as a goalkeeper from a corner when it's that close?
Why is he not? Why is he not more aggressive?
Basics. But again, basics.
Yeah.
The goalkeeper is the most, in that situation. The goalkeeper is the most protected player, blood.
Exactly.
And what you know where he jumps,
and he gets the most leeway.
He
should go out and just clean out, man.
But again, his head was gone from the mistake.
And remember, there's no VAR as well, blood, so you can get away with more.
His head was.
Because you know what it is.
But he did make a good save from Kulusevski. He did make up for it.
Do you know what it is? You know when you're a keeper, you know if the ball's like been crossed in and it's right under the bar, you have to jump early rather than wait for the ball to be in mid swing. Because when the ball's swinging that quick and that fast, you actually can't react in time. So it's not really about the fact that he was fouled. It's more the fact that he jumped too late. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference. That's why we say stuff like Raya, for example. Raya jumps early. If you jump early, then now if anyone touches you, it's a foul. Basically a foul.
Yeah. And that's why I was saying he misjudged it. That's why I'm not hearing about the foul or hearing about Do I agree with those things? Yes. But you could easily avoid that by just doing your job as a goalkeeper and catching the corner. You can't give up 4 goals like that. In particular, the first 2 and the fourth one. The third one's bad, but the first 2 and the fourth one cannot defend it.
They're preventable.
Absolutely horrific, extremely preventable. And that's what makes it so annoying, because we capitalized on their mistakes. They just capitalized more on our mistakes. But like I said at the very start, the manager set out his stall and let it be known about the importance of this, and he's prioritizing. Am I totally happy with that? No, but a manager's going to do things I don't like. So here it is, but he's done way more good than he's bad. I see it in that game as well. I ain't championing the performance, but do I see improvements in every game? Yeah. So I'm like, all right, we'll be all right. 110%. I have no issues with that. And once the better players play as well, we'll also be all right. This don't change anything in terms of goals this season.
You know what I don't like?
Everything I said. Go on.
You know what I don't like? Is that if Man United won this game 4-3, we would have heard my manager. Like it just would have been inflated tenfold. And it's like Man United.
My favorite phrase, because I've not been able to say it for 2.5 years. So yeah, I would have said.
Yeah, I know. I know you would have, bro. I know you would have ran that one. And that's the thing. It's like Man United at sometimes can't
still
lose.
My manager though, even though we lost, still my manager. I say it's still
I'm not even so much from the gaffer, but it's like you lot will lose a game and you'll be like, you know what, we can see the minor improvements, but you'll lose and it'll be fine. But if you win, it gets inflated tenfold.
Because
you know.
Yeah, like absolutely it does, because we're Manchester United football. So of course, because our fans are loud as shit, including myself. So if we win, of course it's gonna get inflated. But I was looking for a low quality game, because I can separate the two of them. I said this from when Amram got here. I'm looking at performances. I'm also looking at results. The two are not necessarily not direct. So if we win a game and perform poorly, I'm gonna sit here and say yes, happy about winning the game, but we perform poorly. Or if we perform well at points and lost the game, I'm gonna do so. I'm looking for sustainability. That's what I'm seeing from this manager. Because in match reactions,
I think you will get that. I agree.
Because in match reactions and when I'm watching games, I am saying the same things over and over again, which means we are doing the same things over and over again. I'm starting to see it. Yes, it's baby steps, but we are. I felt at points in that first half, in particular against Spurs, actually throughout the whole game, I felt like I was watching replays.
No, yeah, it is pretty much the same thing. Because even with Man City, I see saying that your phase 1 and 2 was fine. Yes. And then anything going forward was inert. Like anything going forward.
You know why? Because our attack is shit.
Yeah,
that's why.
Exactly.
Our attack is woeful. Troop said,
but when I say I'm the villain, because why am I the villain?
Because you
I'm
are
not the
villain. We ain't
villain.
gonna hear
You
from
man know
man.
you're a tax
Because
crap.
Yeah, but we don't want to hear it. You
You
know what
can't
it is. We
start
don't wanna hear
Anthony
it from
Hoyland,
you.
bro. You can't start Bruno Anthony on Hoyland and expect to do anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come
You
on.
are, you are right, but that's like the Joker in friggin' I don't know in Batman in Gotham talking about the taxes are too high. It's like, yo, we ain't trying to hear this from you. You the wrong guy. You know what I'm saying? You the wrong. You might be spot on, but you can't be telling us about what's going on. So that's because it's you. I know our attacks, man. Like I say, I had debates all summer long about our attack and how bad it is. So I'm fully aware when I see it. I'm like, ah, damn. Like, all right, cool. Maybe they can just do something on accident. But Anthony I was happy to just not see Garnacho in the lineup. That's great. He's falling behind Anthony.
He was back on the bench,
Anthony
though.
does look a bit better in
Yeah.
the system, by the way. That's just on the
Yeah,
side
he
note.
does.
I do
Yeah,
think
he
Anthony's-
back on the bench.
think he was
As
being
I-
Yeah,
played
the
Sunday.
last 2 games, Anthony's looked
expected-
decent. I can't lie. Like he was
I-
shit yesterday, but he looked better than he's looked.
Yeah, off the bench is it's easy to improve from a 0. You know what I'm saying? This is easy. That's what it is. But yeah, Garnacho, I expected Garnacho to be back in the squad. Rashford not in the squad. He's probably played his last game, which is crazy.
Bro, you
but-
could have done
Amorim
it.
said
Could have done
Amorim
with
said that
Rashford.
if he was Rashford, he would speak to the manager.
Yeah, because he would. Like, the thing is, we just mentioned our attack is shit. He's clearly looking for solutions. If you perform to any level, you telling me you can't take Hoyland's spot? Of course you can.
I think he did imply that. I think he did imply that with Rashford. Like if he trains well, bro, it ain't hard to get into this attack.
You telling me you can't take Hoyland's spot? Of course you can. As much as I don't rate Rashford, I don't rate Hoyland. You can take Hoyland's spot, but I don't know what it is. Maybe the pennies drop with
They
Rashford.
probably prefer it to be him based on the wages too.
Yeah, like
Find a way to make him work.
I hear that, Lewis, but whether he was on 350k or £3.50 a week, I want him gone. You know what I'm saying? So it's
I hear that.
It adds in the fact that he's on that much money and he's got the number 10 shirt and just the statement it sends to the rest of the squad. So I think he'll be gone in January, probably on a loan. But I can't
Sounds
believe
like
the
he's
way
accepted it as well, so it's going to be
man.
easier.
He realized he needs a new
I hear it.
challenge.
No, you're right. You're actually spot on. Just at least you're not one of those United fans that will be like, yeah, you little man Spurs, little man them off, and then when you lose, it's like, yeah, but we're making progress
because
even though we conceded 4 goals.
I would love to be able to little man teams, but I understand where my team is at. There's a reason the manager was sacked. There's a reason we want so many of these players gone.
I hear it. It's just I just don't
you know what happens in between
rocks and then hide your hand. That's it.
Yeah,
the man,
you know
the
what
man in the
happens-
chat right now, throwing rocks, hiding your hand. I see you all in the comments, bro. I see you all.
You know what happens in between games? United, a large part of United, well, I can only say on socials, forget how bad our team is. And then start talking the most. I'm like, do you remember who we have? Yes, Amorim's good. Yes, there is some good players. Yes, we have the etc. But remember the terrible players we have. Spurs was never going to be.
Bro, I don't lick on Spurs because they're bugs. Spurs are good at beating the bigger teams. That's why I was looking at this game going, why is everyone saying Spurs going to lose this game? These men are weirdos. They'll just turn up when it's least expected, like, genuinely. Like, that's what they do. You know
That's
what I'm
just
saying?
Tottenham, though.
Yeah, literally, that is Tottenham.
Because
So-
if you
and
look at it, like, look, they beat City and then they fucking lose to fucking Ipswich, blood.
Yeah,
Then they fucking,
their first wins, didn't they?
then they thing,
They gave
and now
Palace
they
their
beat.
first win of the season.
You know what I mean? And now they knock out United to get to the semi-final. That's just the history of the Tottenham.
Yeah,
After
like
knocking out City, by the way.
They'll probably lose their
They've
next
had a-
game.
They've had a
done it the
ball in
difficult.
Manchester.
They've done it the difficult way, but no one gives a shit.
Nah,
They
people
probably
care.
do
Give them
deserve.
credit.
You know what? They probably do deserve to be in the final just by having Man United and Man City in there for the last 2 rounds. To be fair,
Because we've had a kind of an easy.
and if they beat me, bro, if they knock out Liverpool, imagine City, United, and Liverpool.
No, it's crazy.
And just imagine they beat Arsenal in the final. No one can say that's
What I was gonna say is, you know what Spurs will do? Beat Liverpool and then go lose to Newcastle in the final or some shit. That's what Spurs will do.
yeah. You know what?
Yeah, yeah.
Spot
Lose
on.
to who?
Newcastle.
Like, Newcastle. Like,
Who?
I'm saying,
Newcastle. I was saying,
Who?
why are you talking like I was talking hypothetically? Why you talk like you win trophies like that?
Yeah,
Don't
you
talk
don't
like
like
we're
going
not
to
gonna
their
get to the
ground
final.
either.
Why you talk like you
Don't
win
talk like
trophies
we're not
like
gonna
that,
get to
man?
the. Don't talk like we're not gonna get to the final, lad.
Wait,
I don't
no, no, no.
The
But
second
you're
leg's
gonna
at their
do
place,
that.
right?
Bro, your record
Wait,
against
wait.
Newcastle
Hold
ain't all that.
The
Still,
second
don't
leg
do
is,
that.
correct me if I'm wrong, the second leg's at their place, right?
Yeah, and the first leg, Shaw and Gamares are both suspended. So
Cool.
what now?
All right, cool.
So what now?
Yeah,
I'm
but
saying
you
now
man-
you
you
got
man
It's
are
like
gonna
even be fit. Will
Aye,
Isak
nasty
be fit?
0-0
I'm
loading,
saying,
guys.
gonna rotate.
You not get into the final. That's what I'm
You
saying.
man not gonna
I'm saying
rotate.
it now.
Who? Us?
You're gonna rotate, and they're gonna
Not
go full
semi-final.
strength.
Not semi-final.
You lot not getting. You just hoping. You lot are
Not
not making it to the
semi-final.
final.
If he's bringing on, let's go to the Arsenal game. Arsenal 3, Crystal Palace 2. If he's bringing on Saka and Odegaard, yeah, and bringing on Odegaard at half time and Saliba at half time, then bringing on Saka, yeah, about 10 minutes later, that is showing me that he's like, you know what? He tried to do his little stupid comment about, oh, we have won 3 trophies, guys. We have won 2 Community Shield and 1 FA Cup, guys. So he fucking knows that trophy is, you understand? That's what we want, bro. You get me? Man, I'm dying out here, bro. You get me? I will take the Carabao Cup, bro. I never thought I would say that.
Oh,
but
now
I
the
will
Carabao matters.
Carabao lives matter, blood. Yeah, Carabao lives matter, blood. Yeah, the way that
It
you're,
don't matter till you get to the semi, guys.
the way that your UCL matters, blood. That's how the Carabao Cup matters, blood. Yeah, we're gonna run that one on your Clark Lewis, blood. Yeah.
No, but like I wanted it from the start with you. It gets to
Yeah.
semis. You know what? I'll take it. End the.
Yeah, but
trophy
I
round.
done said, yeah, that if we get to semi-final,
Remember
I'm
we used to
home
beef
now,
about this
blood.
a year ago.
Yeah.
Remember we used
I
to
don't
beef
say
about
that,
this a
man.
year
Yeah,
ago.
you did say that.
You're
You
like,
did say that.
I'll never take a Carabao. I'll never take a Carabao.
Yeah,
Bun
but
that.
blood, I'm not gonna lie. I fully expected to win a trophy last year, blood. So I didn't think I would be in this predicament right now, dying for a fucking Carabao Cup, blood. Do you understand? But that
No,
is
I
the
get you.
situation that we're
Yeah.
in right now, blood. You get me? And
I mean,
that is the reason why when Florida said lose to Newcastle in the final, I'm like, this motherfucker high, blood. You understand? He must still be drunk from depression last night, blood. You get me? Because
You drink
there is
out,
no
drink.
chance. There is no chance in hell, yeah, that in 2 legs Newcastle are beating us, blood. You get me?
I think that's
Especially with Bruno
Oh.
Gomares and Shaw both suspended for the first leg. Bro, is Isak even going to be fit, blood? Do you
Why
understand?
is he second injured now?
Don't
So,
speak too soon.
No, I'm saying
innit?
that. You understand? Like he always breaks down like a car.
Yeah,
Like,
make sure
dare
you
you-
lot
wait,
make
wait,
sure
wait,
you lot don't get injured.
it's one blood. Do you
Troops,
understand?
broski,
Make
I
sure you
dare
don't get
man
injured.
to play Troops. I dare you, man, to play Kivio in that game.
Nah,
dare
blood.
you.
Arteta's learned his lesson,
Yeah.
blood. He has
Has
to
he?
have learned his lesson
Has
now,
he,
bro.
though?
Do you understand? Because
Has
even
he?
in that, you see that Crystal Palace game, yeah. If Kiwior doesn't play, they don't even score, blood. It's that real. They don't score, bro, because Gabriel and Saliba are not making them kind of errors, blood. Do you understand? Eddie Nketiah has never scored a goal like that in his entire career for Arsenal, blood.
Banging
The only
over,
time he scored a
banging
fucking banging goal, that header was a bad boy header, blood.
See why I
Understand?
said don't bring up Nketiah in the preview, bruv. That's
But
gonna
I knew
back.
he would. I know he's gonna score, but we're gonna win. You get me? I know that, blood, innit? You understand?
Ultimately,
And
victory matters.
you get me?
Fair.
And I knew that was gonna happen, innit? Do you understand? But like I said, the way when I saw the likes of Odegaard and Saliba coming on at half time, that's when I knew, okay, cool. He's taking it quite. You know what I mean? And even to put them on the bench, bro. You
Yo,
understand?
do you know when the semi-final first leg is?
Yeah, the 3rd of January, and then the second leg is that like the 3rd of February, bro. It's fucking
The
ridiculous.
3rd of January.
So we're gonna have. So you're gonna have.
Yeah,
one game
your
in hand.
fixture
We're gonna
list's a
have
bit
2 games
tough.
in hand.
Yeah,
Kyrgios
our
gonna
fixture
start
list is-
again.
But this is the
Wait.
thing now, yeah. You see from now, if you look at Arsenal's fixtures from now, yeah. So
Do you want me to bring it up?
now I got it here. Look, so
Alright,
I'm gonna
cool.
show you lot now, yeah. So look, if you look at our fixtures now, yeah. Let me share this screen, blood. Yeah, we've got like a bit of time off, blood, as you lot can see. You get me? Our Christmas fixtures are nice, blood. As you can see, Palace, and then 27th. You understand? A long break until the 20th, and then another break 1st, 4th, and then that's where okay, cool. You understand? So it will probably be. They'll probably move this. I
It's
think.
the 8th. Is it not the 8th? I thought it was the week commencing the 8th. Is it not
I swear it
midweek?
said the 3rd. I swear it said the
Nah,
3rd of
it's the 8th.
January.
No. They ain't gonna put it there.
I'm sure it said the 3rd of January, blood.
No way you lot be playing on a Friday in the Carabao Cup.
It said week commencing the 3rd.
Nah, I thought it was week
Sixth.
commencing the
Week
8th.
commencing the 6th.
Week
Yeah, the
commencing the
6th,
6th.
yeah. So
Okay.
be on the
So look,
8th.
there's a gap here. So so
Okay.
here. So between Brighton away and United at home. So United at home, we're gonna rotate.
You know in the FA Cup or what?
So
No, I'm
we're
saying,
gonna
look,
rotate.
United here. Look, here's Arsenal
Oh.
United. That's FA Cup. Then we got the scum. Then we got the scum. You get me? But this game we're gonna rotate. United at home. We'll rotate in the FA Cup, innit? So it is a pile up, but it's not a pile up, blood. If you get what I'm saying.
4th,
I
8th,
said
12th.
we'll save the
Yeah.
dead defenders for Hoyland. Fair enough.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah,
we
blood.
gonna rotate. We gonna rotate in that game too.
But our
Nah,
rotation
here,
is,
you know
is
what?
better
It
than their
actually works.
rotation. You
No,
get me?
absolutely. That's why I'm not looking forward to that. He's
Yeah.
already
So
started
that's
calling
so
this game.
so so yeah. It don't really, you know what I mean? I think we could go. You get me? I think like because even Ray are stepping in between the sticks. We've played Setford in every game up until Wednesday night, blood. You understand? And I fully expected Setford to go in again because Neto is cup tied. But Arteta made a decision that we're putting David Raya in. So he's showing me, you understand? He's showing me that he's serious, blood. So the Newcastle game, I fully expect us to have a strong team out there, blood. You get me? I fully expect that, bro. But this transfer window, these men have to go out, blood, because you get me. The FA Cup's gonna start. The Champions League, we're already in prime position to go through to the next round. You get me? So let's just, I mean, we're going through to the next round, blood. Shout out, Mons. We are going through to the next round, blood. You get me? So let's not even do that, blood. So more games there. The Premier League, more games there. FA Cup starting, more games there. We're in the semi-final, possibly two more games there, possibly a final. Fixtures are starting to, you understand, thick and fast, bro. And we don't have the numbers. You get me? Only for shit. Yeah? Because when we rotate, you see how bad it is, bro. You get me? Like, that first half, we were tragic, blood. You get me? Palace weren't even dominating. We were just shit. You get me? All over the place, blood. Like, the defending from Kiwior is disgraceful, blood. Do you understand? That midfield was tragic, bro. Like, this Marino guy, like, I've tried to give him time, but no, I'm done. You're not even squad player worthy, blood. You get me? Like, bring back El Neni, blood. I'm not gonna lie. Do you understand? Bring back Mo El Neni, blood. He did more than this you here, blood. I'm not gonna lie. You get me? Like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, what does he do, bro? All he does is, he has his pass completion. Brother, this Donny only passes sideways or fucking backwards. Of course, his pass completion is going to be up there, blood. Do you understand? Like, I don't see what he brings to this side, blood. You get me? He doesn't make the midfield, fam. You understand? So, you get me? That's my thoughts on the Marino. You get me? Jorginho, he is just Jorginho. He's squad, whatever. You get me? But in that front line, if we want to, you get me, win more than just the Carabao Cup, then you understand? These men have to go out there and invest, bro. You get me? Because Saka FC, blood, you understand? Odegaard, you know what I mean, done his thing. Gabriel Jesus, you get me? Three good finishes. Obviously, I mean, no VAR. So he got away with I think it was the second one when Chalobah committed. Yeah, I think it was that one. But you get me? With Jesus in the team as well, like we look more, there's more fluidity, blood. You understand? We're not as pragmatic, you get me? We're not as direct, you get me? We're not Stoke City, blood. We're actually Arsenal Football Club because we don't have Donkey Kong there to go long. You get me? Like, you can't do that with Jesus, blood. You understand? Jesus wants to drop deep and get involved in the play, and he's capable of getting involved in the play. You get me? So we'll talk about how I want us to line up against Palace Part 2 at Selhurst Park on Saturday evening. But you get me? I was worried when I saw the lineup, but you get me? When he made that change at half time, I thought to myself, all right, cool. You get me? We're gonna win this game now, blood. You get me? Eze and Mateta going off, that kind of helped us as well. I think it probably would have been a draw if them two stayed on. You get me? But even when they was on, we was kind of in the ascendancy at that point, innit? So I don't even think that would have really made a big difference like that, blood. You get me? But yeah, like I said, blood, most importantly, good to get through to the next round, blood. You understand? We got Newcastle. Like I said, first leg's at home, second leg's at St. James's. Bruno Gomares and Fabian Shaw are both suspended. So they will miss the first leg. We're going into that with no suspensions. So, you know what I mean? Expect to see a strong team. And yeah, let's get to Wembley. 9 times out of 10, we win at Wembley, blood. Got a very good record at Wembley. So you get me? I've never seen my club win the League Cup, the Carabao Cup, the Carling Cup, the Worthington Cup, the Coca-Cola Cup. All of that, blood. You get me? Never seen it happen, blood. So let's see what we can do here, blood. You get me?
That takes me back.
Yeah, trust
First
me.
Cup final, 2006.
Yeah,
7,
see?
I think. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Months. You went to Southampton, 2-1 win. Hella changes, blood. You get me?
Yeah.
Darwin Núñez, he took the abuse personally, blood. You get me? He went straight to the Southampton fans after that goal. Harvey Elliott, first goal of the season. Nice finish still. You understand? Nice finish on his right foot, blood, his wrong foot. Southampton causing problems as well throughout the game, blood. You get me? Keller making some fantastic saves, blood. You understand? Think you got away with one in the depth. I think the Quansah one, you know what I mean? I think the Southampton player got in front of him. It was very Saliba-esque against Bournemouth. I think if there's VAR there, you're fucked, blood. But same with us, with the Jesus goal. If VAR's there, we're fucked as well, blood.
So the Man United thing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like
I mean,
the reason why. So when I done my Arsenal match reaction and spoke about the Arsenal game, bro, I said, what's all the fuss about this offside? We knew there was no VAR going into the game, so why am I complaining when the decision is millimeters offside and man didn't see it? You can't have the best of both worlds. You knew there was no VAR, so why am I doing the extras? You know what I'm saying? About robbed. Like, why am I doing the extras? About Palace robbed and that, like, doing too much. If I'm honest, I do think it was a red card. Look, if you look at it slowly, the player does back into Quansah and goes down easily. But the bottom line is, it's good centre forward play. Get your body in front, go down. But what I would say is that I think the attacker should have stayed on his feet, simply because it's the 95th minute and it's actually outside the box. So unless one of their players wraps it top bins, we would have won the game anyway. And then Quansah would have just, for me, Quansah bringing him down was the right thing to do anyway. He's through on goal, outside the box. As long as it's not a penalty, it's cool. Bring him down. Take the red card.
You're saying he's doing the Valverde.
Well, me and Flawless have played clubs for years, bro. We're congratulating our centre back if he does that. If it's a cup game, we're 2-1 up. It's the 95th minute, and our centre back brings a player. How about this? Flawless is a centre back on clubs, and he's bringing the player down.
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, you got brother. Bring the player. I'm telling you. Like, cool, it's a red card and that. We won't see you next game and that, but well done. We're in the next one because of you. So I think people are just going overboard with that personally. But it is a red card if we're talking about the decision itself. VAR probably definitely would have overturned that, in my opinion. In terms of the actual game, it's just job done, really. Like, there was nothing too much to really shout and scream about. Núñez, obviously, it was a good finish, brought the ball down, slotted their bottom corner. But outside of that, he was dog shit. I am gonna, like, it was brain dead again. Like, if anyone watched the game, it was brain dead. 3v2s, 4v3s. One of his passes hit the corner flag.
Yo, that's mad. Fucking hell, blood.
He tried to flick the ball on.
Yo, that's mad.
Bro, man, don't think I'm capping. We were on the break. He tried to pass the ball through the lines to Gakpo, and it went to the corner flag. There was another pass that came to him on the half bounce. He tried to help it on first time, and he kicked the ball to our corner flag. Oh man, I ain't seen that. You're lucky I can't share this. I
didn't watch your game, so yeah.
I see the highlights. I didn't see, like, the obviously they didn't put that in the highlights, man.
Bro, they won't even put that in the highlights because it just would have been a video, innit? But if you man go on Twitter and type in Núñez, and you see it was so stinky. But yeah, Núñez was moving brain dead, but he got the goal in it. So you Núñez stands, you live to fight another day, innit? You live to fight another day. It's fine, man. Xerxes bagged on Holland had a stinker, so I left with something in the Carabao Cup, innit? But yeah, man, it was an all right game. I'm just happy for Harvey Elliott. I'm buzzing for Tyler Morton and Trainioni. Buzzing for them, man, innit? Because that's their first start. Trainioni's first start with the first team. And I think he was tidy. I think he played well. I think it was a professional performance. 17 years of age. Third youngest ever player to play for Liverpool. The youngest in the competition ever for Liverpool. So shout out Trey for that one as well. And obviously Morton was good. Obviously, he was a bit shaky when he went right back, but he's not a right back, innit? Morton was good in midfield, but he's not a right. When he went right back with Quansah, that was like, bro, when Archer cut in and just slapped it T-bins, I wasn't even shocked.
That goal was crazy.
Yeah, no, Archer's a good. That's the thing with Southampton. One thing I'll say about Southampton is they've got quality in certain areas, but dross in other areas. So it's like companies Burnley. These men are trying to play out from the back and do this, philosophy type of thing, but they don't have the quality to do it. So it's mad because you'll have Archer, you have Diblin, and by the way, shout out Joe Gomez. Joe Gomez finally got played left back. Finally, and we didn't see Diblin until Joe Gomez came off.
He was a revelation last season on the clock at left back.
but Slot sees him as a centre back. You don't see him as a left back. But he played left back because we kind of had, bro. Endo played centre back. Like Endo played centre back, bro. Like you know what I'm saying. So Gomez
He
played
got
left
licked
back.
over as well in that first goal.
Bro, Endo for me was man
I'm
of the
surprised
match.
the ref never blew his whistle because it was like straight to the head.
He was moving mad. And also, you know, when it's rainy and slippery, a man is stepping on your toes and elbowing you, and that's the worst, you know. Man got beaten up. Endo he
had a rough night, blood.
But for me, he was still man of the match. He had a brilliant game. He was just I see why he wears the gum shield now, because he got put through the wars.
He was in the thick of it.
But for a player like that's not very tall, he's not short, but he's not tall.
Your midfield is not really that tall, you know, dog. Because Harvey Elliott, McAllister, Endo, it's only really
Yeah. Morton's like what 5'8" or 9. To be fair, Morton.
Only for Santi Cazorla's blood.
Yeah, but we played a short midfield, innit? And when they brought on, who's that 8'9"
You're talking about the 6 or 7?
Yeah, bro, I see that. I said, yo, man, what the hell?
Bro, I see Endo beat him to a header. I was like, I couldn't believe my eyes, bro. I couldn't believe my eyes. Endo was just, how about this? Endo was just happy to be there. He put in a man of the match before. He was just happy to be there, man. Happy to get some minutes. I'm pretty sure he played like 150 minutes.
Onuachu, that's it.
Onuachu, that's the one. Yeah, him. Bro, don't get me wrong. Like, as I said, he done well in the league game against us, and he played really well, but he wasn't very good in the league. Like, you know what I'm saying? So big up Endo, because he played centre back. Endo played full centre back, so he played DM/centre back, and he done well. Gomez was good. Because I think Diblin's a proper baller in it. Like, I rate Diblin very, very highly. So that's why I give Gomez the props in it, because when Simicast come on, Diblin done him up, punched him up, bro. Punched him up on the half turn, didn't it? So that's why you got, and Diblin, and that's no slack, because Diblin gave Van Dijk some problems.
I was gonna say in the league game, he was cooking Van Dijk.
Cooked, bro, and he's cooked a lot of teams this season, but
he was causing us problems,
and he doesn't want to sign a contract at the moment. So I think he's gonna get a move. He's been linked with United.
Don't do it.
They already have Ahmad there, but it's 2 in every position, isn't it? So I hear it. So yeah, Diblin's a bad man. So yeah, man. But I'm not gonna go on too much about the game. It's just job done. I'm just happy for the likes of Trainioni and Morton to get minutes, and Harvey Elliott to get his goal, man. He's not really had a chance to get going this season because of his injury. He's just come back and he's already bagged the goal. He nearly won us the game against Fulham with that curler, like nearly. So we'll see, man. As I said, we just need to get through this period without Konate, because if I'm being honest, without Konate, we're queffable, innit?
When's he back?
Anyway. January, yeah, early January, like early to mid-January. So I feel like he might be back for the Spurs game, because the United game is going to be cancelled now, I suppose, because we're in the cup now. You're like Arsenal game is going to be cancelled.
What, the 5th? What, they moving the game on the 5th?
So because of the Carabao Cup, I think our Man United game, our game against United on the 5th will probably be moved. I think.
Let's go.
Because of the cup game. So that's a bit annoying, because now we're gonna have 2 games in hand. I think Arsenal will have a game in hand, and you know Chelsea probably might have a chance to go top of the league if they keep winning. Because
I prefer to have points, man. I hate.
It's around my birthday. That's why I was saying I hope they move it. So yeah, cool. That works.
So it's one of them ones, but we'll see. But yeah, we are a little bit queffable without Ibu, and that's me being dead honest. And I'm not gonna sit here and do the cheeky thing. Like, we are in it, but it's up to us to outscore teams. And if we can't survive without Ibu Konate, then A, we need to bring in a defender, which we should be doing anyway, and B, we don't deserve to win the league or win these cups if we can't survive without one centre back, bro. Like, that's the bottom line. It's almost, if anything, it's a compliment to how good Konate's been and how good he is. That's the way I see it. But it's job done, man. I'm not gonna Southampton in it, no disrespect. So it's job done. Into the semi-finals, Tottenham over 2 legs. The fact that it's 2 legs, I believe we should be getting to the final, but it's a cup. Anything can happen, man.
Lewis, 5-1 victory yesterday against Shamrock Rovers. Shamrock Rovers bringing the whole of fucking island, mate. You understand? I thought it was flipping Celtics B team when I saw the kit they was in, blood. You understand? See them letting
all
off
the toilet roll in the away end.
Yeah, I see all the toilet roll at that corner kick, blood. You understand? See the Babylon film in them and them thing there from the pitch. But I think the Shamrock fans can be proud of their team, blood. I think until I think up until 1-1, they were giving you a good game. You understand? But from it went 2, it just, you know what I mean, Chelsea just went on from there, blood. Guiu getting a hat trick, Dewsbury Hall getting one as well. And who got the 5th, blood?
Cucurella.
That was it. Cucurella getting himself a goal as well. 6 out of 6. You lot are through now, innit?
Yeah, like we haven't got 8 fixtures, so that's us done till like March. The only UCL team with a 100% record confirmed. Love to see it. They were actually meant to be one of the better defenses in the Conference League, but like the mistakes were crazy. And also we kind of like forced them into it as well. Like the best thing about Mark Hiu is he's a pressing demon, and it actually forces so many mistakes from the back line. That's the one thing I've noticed from him this season. First goal, poor communication. Second one, a poor back pass. But to be honest, he sees the opportunity early and pounces on it. They did get their equalizer. Man like Pum scored. Shout out Pum Pum. He got his little moments and all that.
Little deflected thing.
Yeah, bullshit. But I mean, they get their moments. They get their nice little moments at the bridge. He did the little like kid celebration. So again, Pum Pum got bust up, all of that. And then we did our thing afterwards. Noni got the assist for Hiu for the hat trick. I think it was a perfect hat trick for him. And like we said, he's now got a UCL hat trick before the likes of Suarez, Griezmann, Cavani, and Thomas Muller. Love to see it. Start your career as you mean to go on. Dewsbury Hall got a goal. I think Nkunku can claim the assist for it. I think. Sadly, didn't get the goal because it was meant to be a penalty, but Dewsbury Hall decided I'm going to be greedy and scored a rebound, is what it is. And then the second half, Cucurella scores a goal that most forwards would be proud of. So, like, I'm really happy for him. Like, he seemed a level above in the Conference League, which, again, you just expect to see, but you're happy to see it in person. All in all, bossed it. Expected us to. No injuries. Nobody really had a bad game. There were some slow starts, but eventually you grow into it. The second half was just flew by. No one really cares when you get to 5-1. And yeah, like it's been a really, really enjoyable league. Like we're averaging over 4 goals a game. We're getting a lot of minutes for the Cobham graduates and for all the depth players in the squad. Everybody's happy. And we're on our way to winning a trophy at the end of the season. Love to see it. Good performance for the likes of Josh Achimpong. He stood out. Mark Hiu, obviously. Who else? Cassidy and Vega, I thought had good performances as well. The Sassy, brilliant line breakers. And yeah, another W for the Blues. We are now unbeaten in 12, I think it is. I think it's 12 games in all competitions. So yeah, let the vibes continue. Shout out the chill guys.
Is anyone giving you thoughts to bring into the first team from this team?
Of the players that started, like Cucurella when you're back in it, like Mark Hiu, I would like to see him start getting like some minutes off the bench here and there. Like Maresca came out and said he didn't see Nkunku as a number 9 either, so he's now just solely as the 10. So with that in mind, like, cool. Mark Hiu should be like the striker we try to bring on in certain situations in the game, or if the game's just killed off, see what he's like against Premier League opposition, but not starting, just off the bench. See what he's like with a couple minutes here and there, and that's about it. In terms of Achimpong, like, Gusto's gonna start, isn't he? Like, and I actually didn't think he was that bad against Brentford, so fuck it. Seems like Lavia might be out for that game as well, so that means that Caicedo probably won't be inverting from right back. It means Gusto's likely going to play at right back instead. So, like, maybe Achimpong gets some minutes off the bench, but I don't think he starts.
Big up Vision 4K. He says Mark Guiu, Rasmus Højlund.
I ain't even seen Grohu play, but yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Shout out Olivier Giroud. My guy.
Big up Reno. Big up man like Reno. He says, big up all from the UAE. Lewis, excited about Reece coming back to training. With him being back, it might help us to road to 70 points if he stays fit.
Up the Chelsea. I'm happy to see Reece James back training. Makes me smile. Hopefully, it's permanent this time.
Big up man like Shaq. Big up your damn self, blood. You said, choose what happened with the Twitter beef versus other AFC fans after Everton game. Ain't no Twitter beef, blood. You understand? Like, man, you get me? Think man's just gonna be quiet, blood. You understand? But when the big dog speaks, people get rattled, blood. You know?
was
Oh,
this
is this
with you?
about the 9/11 comments?
Yeah, blood. Like, I mean,
people
couple man try. Yeah, like couple new school fans try pipe out their mouth, blood. You get me? Been going away games for a year, blood. You understand? Behave yourself, bro. I was going away games at Highbury, blood. You understand? I went Highbury. Did you go Highbury? Oh, you didn't, did you? Okay, cool. Thank you very much. And I still go to games now. So yeah, hold that one, blood. Big out your damn self, Shaq, every time, broski. You get me? Kurt Chaos, my brother. He says, congrats on 350, bro. Here's to many more. Come on, you gunners. Come on, my brother. Big out yourself, blood. Big out the chat every time. I hope man get to 350 episodes. And the man them as well, blood. You know what I'm saying? Big up Cool Gyro. I ain't seen you for a minute, blood. Big up yourself, blood. He says, I'm happy we lost yesterday. We have too many games to play. Me personally, I don't want Amorim winning any cups that terrorist Ten Hag won. I want Europa League and top 6.
Hey, overall point. I disagree with some of it in regards to never want to lose games, so I'm not with that. I want him to win cups, but it's fuck Ten Hag, so I hear that. But Europa League and top 6, I hear you on that, Cool Gyro. But I still wanted to win yesterday. But like I said, the manager has prioritized what he believes is important. That's the gaffer. So we with him.
Fairs, I can't believe man's saying he didn't want to win the domestics. Not you, obviously, but Super Chat.
Yeah. That's why I was like, nah, no, I'm not with that. Win everything.
Big up is coming home. Big up yourself, blood. He says, for the first time after United conceded, I never felt sad. The losses don't feel empty anymore. Amorim knows his trade.
Because you can see what the manager's trying to do. That's where it stems from. As disappointed as it is to lose and conceding goals pisses you off and is annoying. It's like, you see the pluses. That's what I'm saying, man. We'll be fine this season and fine in the future.
Big up OR. He said, United fans in the chat rattled. You man are bums.
Hey, you're gonna have to let me know what the United fans upset about. Is it months? I'm guessing. I've not got the chat.
Oh, it's probably months.
It's probably months. I don't know why you man like Months was right with what he said. If he was, you don't know me. If I thought he was wrong, I would have said, but he was right. I just need to relax and just the game by game, man. That's all.
We got Scapey one more time to celebrating goals without VAR. Pure football.
It's all well and good till it's a goal against your team that shouldn't have stood. VAR is needed. VAR is needed because you can still celebrate and then they can go back and check it. But VAR is much needed for offsides.
VAR's never been the problem. It's the people behind it. I remember how much everyone was complaining about it before. We need technology in football. Modern day football, we ain't got no technology. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, for real.
Big up my dog Sykes every time, blood. He said Flawless got that straight drop for rude boy.
Yeah, man. Shout to Spurs, man.
I asked big up Asco, blood. Straight drop 5s out now, blood. Go check that. Big up, bro. You get me. Big up Sykes as well, fam. Big up Shogun. Big up yourself, blood. He says, Flawless, how can you let your side bitch give you this much stress, bro? Find a new thing. No stress, low. Love the content. Big up the panel.
Spurs
don't give me as much stress as it gives everybody else. You know what I'm saying? People be losing their minds about Spurs. I keep saying Spurs lose games and people at me on Twitter. It's great. You know what I'm saying? And that. Like, that's why I carried on with it. I'm like, right, I had no idea that Spurs annoyed so many people. So, all right, don't let them pick up this Carabao Cup. That's all I'm going to say.
Bro, come beat Chelsea, man. We're unbeaten in 12. We'll give you peace.
Nah, I can't stand you lot. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you must win the league. I'm with you on that. I'm backing you lot for the league, but I'm Spurs, man. You know
you want to back us for the league title, but you don't want to be Chelsea.
Nah, 100%. Because it's like, it's ABC, ABA, ABL. You know what I'm saying? Look at the teams around you. So the ups. Anyone but City, anyone but Liverpool, anyone but Arsenal. You know the vibe.
Oh shit.
Big up Hakil. Big up Hakil, blood. He said, I absolutely hate Arsenal and can't stand their fans, but Mont, stop being so arrogant sometimes, salting up our team with the bag of chatting, man. With the bag of chatting, man. He thinks Monts is gonna jinx his Clark, blood. You understand?
Right,
Oh,
what? Oh, because he's a Liverpool fan.
Yeah.
Right. Nah, man, back your gaffer and back your team. You should do the business, man.
They got OR one more time. He said, imagine United fans saying, you lucky our better players didn't play. Never my club, man. Like, do they have better players?
Yeah. We're literally Diallo FC, as people like to call us. So that's one. Yes.
Oh, shit.
Literally. So yeah, of course we have better players. Good joke though.
Big up my dog Rex. He says, big up you guys. Come on, Rex. You know the vibes, broski. Big up man like Jay. He says, we need a troops assist or goal this weekend. Fuck off.
Come on, J Mar. We need you.
Fuck off, man. LJ, my dog. What you saying, my bro? He says, Truth, did you see your boy X send a diss track to KG? Yeah, I saw that video about... He showed me that video on my birthday, which was obviously November 27th. So I saw that time ago, and he sent me the tune.
In the chamber.
Yeah. And he sent me the tune. He sent me the tune like early October, blood. So he's had it in the... He had to change it as well because Ten Hag got sacked.
Oh, wow.
He had a bar about Ten Hag in there. And he's like, yo, I had to just swear down. So he even changed a little bit of it, and then he had to relay it, blood. But yeah, he cooked the fuck out of him, blood. He cooked the shit out of him, bro. Big up Watsy. He says, big up the panel every time. Come on, you Gunners. Come on, my brother. Big up your damn self, blood. Big up Senai. He says, shout out to my Habisha.
Big up, bro.
I actually said it right. My Habisha brother, Lewis. Quick question for all of y'all. What position would each of y'all want to strengthen? And who would you buy?
Goalkeeper. I need to do my research. But I need a goalkeeper.
Striker, Gyökeres.
Definitely need a striker. No one stands out. Definitely need a striker, 110%.
Big up man like Robert. He says Newcastle to beat Arsenal and then win the final. This must be Flawless's burner account.
Why is it?
And there's his other burner account. Stars are aligning FC. Congrats on the 350. You wild lad.
How was it? Yo, I didn't even say the stars were aligning. You said the stars were aligning.
Oh, no, that was you, blood.
No, it wasn't me.
You started that whole fucking phrase, bro.
No. It was Tony.
No. We'll try it, bro.
Why is it me?
Oh, yeah, it was Tony.
You brought it to the... Yeah, but
Tony
brought it to the pod, the dickhead. I didn't
Tony
fucking bring it.
No, you said it during the Champions League draw.
You, blood.
Like, don't tell Flawless the stars were aligning.
Yeah, because you whatever anyway, man. You get me. Big up man like Daniel, my dog. He says, Man United are going to have a Chelsea type rebuild. Most of their players aren't good enough. Big up everyone.
Up the Chelsea.
Yeah, I think everyone's aware that our players aren't good enough.
Big up Daniel every time, man. The Chelsea man, what's good, broski? He says, come on, Lewis. We are
big up, bro.
In the title race.
I like that you can believe that, man. I'm really happy for you, bro. Big up.
Look, he knows that he's under pressure. Look at him. He knows.
Pressure? I couldn't be more relaxed watching my club. There's no pressure. Okay. I'm chilling. Okay. Oh, man, chill, guys. Chill guy collected my 3 points.
Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. Or should I say Crystal Palace versus Arsenal? We travel to Selhurst Park. Saturday night football. 5:30 kickoff. We'll be live at 4:30. So you don't know the vibes. Make sure you pull up on the kid. You know what I'm saying? Interesting game, blood. You get me? Selhurst Park is always a tricky place to go, especially for the bigger teams. Quite a few of us struggle there, blood. We have a good record there. They do make it difficult, but we do have a good record there. Got some stats on the game. Crystal Palace have lost their last 4 Premier League meetings with Arsenal, having lost just 1 of their previous 8 against the Gunners. Arsenal have lost just 2 of their last 19 away league games against Crystal Palace, with both defeats coming in the Premier League by a 3-0 scoreline, April 2017 and April 2022. Both in April, funnily enough. Crystal Palace have alternated between defeat and victory in their last 7 Premier League home London derby matches, losing 2-0 against Fulham last time out at Selhurst Park. Arsenal are unbeaten in all 9 of their Premier League derby matches in 2024. The last team to go unbeaten in such matches in a full calendar year were Chelsea in 2005, while the last time Arsenal did so was in 2004. And having lost 5 of their first 8 Premier League games this season, Crystal Palace have now just lost 1 of their last 8 and are unbeaten in their last 5. The Eagles are looking for back-to-back Premier League victories for the first time since a run of 3 in May. So a lot of things are going in our favor. You understand? Also, what is going in our favor is the return of Declan Rice and Blood Clark Pease and Ricardo Calafiori, blood. You get me? So it looks like we'll have a solid back 4 at Selhurst Park.
Rice.
Back 6 with Rice, blood, because obviously Raya as well, and then you can put Rice in there. You get me? So I was confident even before going into this game. I don't think it'll be a walkover, blood. You get me? I do think Palace will score, but I do think we can get the win because when I look at the game midweek, they had their strongest team out, and they only scored through errors, and them errors were made by a fucking farmer who will play no part on Saturday night, blood. You get me? We'll have our proper back 5 there, which is Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, and Calafiori. So you get me, blood. Advantage Arsenal, fam. You get me? Their manager's playing a bit of mind games, saying that Eze could miss out. You get me? Whether he's there or not, I still believe that we'll get the win, blood. You get me?
They've been a bit mid this season anyway.
Yeah, they've been a bit hot and cold. They've been a bit hot and cold. They're not they're not that scary Palace no more. You get me? When they had like Elise, Zaha, Eze was coming through the ranks. They're not that Palace no more, innit? They got Nketiah and them man there, bro. He was lucky to get a goal. You understand? Good finish, but it was Kiwi or in it, blood. You're not doing that to Saliba. You're not doing that to Gabriel. So you get me, blood. You can take your 1 goal in 29 games, blood. You get me? You fucking bum. You understand?
Bro, don't do it again. Don't do it again.
Fucking bum. You get me? But yeah, for me, the midfield, you gotta go Rice, Odegaard, and probably Partey, bro. You get me? That Marino guy, nah, you get me? Let's not do that, blood. Jorginho, it's gonna be a busy midfield. So him with his slow self, you get me? Don't want him there, blood. Tired of seeing Partey play at right back, bro, when he's arguably been our best fucking midfielder this year, blood. You get me? So Rice, Partey, Odegaard in the midfield, and then the front line, I would go with Gabriel Jesus. You get me?
Dropping
for me,
Kai.
Nah, fuck all that. Donkey Kong can hold bench, blood. You get me? For me, the form of Donkey Kong, you get me? His form is poor. His form is not there. He's Chelsea Havertz right now. You get me? He's not Arsenal Havertz. And Gabriel Jesus scoring a hat-trick against a club. I mean, he scored a hat-trick against them man there on Wednesday night, bro. You understand? It's very difficult to drop a player after scoring a hat-trick, bro. You understand? Against an opponent.
The momentum. He seemed bare emotional about it too.
You feel me? Like when he got the first goal, I could see as well that the confidence was there, blood. You look at the finishes as well, blood. They were confident finishes, bro. You get me? We play a lot better as well with Jesus in the team. It's not terroristic. It's not long ball FC. It's not Stoke FC. It's not set. Obviously, we're still doing set pieces and everything there, but we play a lot better in open play. Goals are being scored from open play. Chances are being created, blood. Do you understand?
So Havertz brings the worst out of your attack.
He don't bring the worst out of our attack, but when he plays, I feel that Arteta will not play football. He'll just he's tall, go long. I think that's down to Arteta though. that's not down to him because the style of play that Arteta plays when he has Havertz up top, it's completely different to how we play when it's a Gabriel Jesus. You get me? So you understand? I look on it like that.
I get you. I'm not saying him. I'm just saying like, so tactically you're worse with him. I understand.
Yeah, but that's because of how the manager is playing him, blood. You get me?
No,
if he
no,
was,
I hear you. I hear you.
last season he wasn't playing like a terrorist. Last season it wasn't Stoke FC, and Havertz was playing down the middle last season, blood. You get me? So you have to look at the manager who's changed the style of play. Havertz ain't changed the style of play. It's fucking Mikel Arteta, blood. You get me? Tapas Pulis, blood. You know what I mean?
No, so, like, there's probably a bunch of reasons. I was just getting to the overarching point, but I understand. If you not play better with Jesus, start him. Start him. Might get the best out of your attack.
Trust me, because the attack ain't been attacking, blood. You get me? And I would start Trossard because that front line that we ended with Saka, Jesus, and Trossard, that's probably our most threatening front three, blood. That's probably our best front three. You get me? That's probably how we win the game, blood. You know what I mean? Like, you might need to take Sterling back as well, blood. Big man thing.
Huh?
You might need to take Sterling back as well, big man.
No. You have an obligation till the end of the season. I know there's no option, so we're stuck.
No, you need to take Sterling back now, blood. You get me? Like,
no, you've got him. You've got his son in the academy.
No, his son can stay, but you mean he can cut, blood. You know what I mean?
You could provide experience for the dressing room. Hand out some oranges at halftime. Drinks.
Like, you get me? Like, big up Tierney as well, blood. You understand? Like, for me, you get me. I'd love to see Tierney. I'd love to see Tierney start. He didn't come off injured as well. He came off with cramp, which is expected. He hasn't played a lot, so you know what I mean. At least he's not injured. So hopefully, you know what I mean. KT will be on the bench on Saturday because there's a chance that he's gonna have a part to play late on. You get me? Coming on.
I doubt you see a minute from him anymore, though. Just based off that Ornstein drop after the Palace game, they're gonna want to keep him as fit as possible, isn't it?
I hear that, but I can see him like. I mean, if we're my prediction's 2-1 Arsenal, isn't it? And if it's 2-1 and it's like 5-10 minutes to go, I can see him bringing off Calafiori because Calafiori defensively he's got errors in his game. And Tierney's solid.
Come back too, to be fair.
Yeah, and he's just come back from the injury.
Is Cali back? Yeah, is he back?
Cali's back. Rice is back. You know what I mean? We're ready to go.
I didn't even know Rice was even injured because he played. He came off. He came obviously versus Everton, innit? Came off in the Everton game.
That's why, because he was injured.
Do you still have the broken toe in that?
Nah, it's something else.
Will he start? You think he starts?
Yeah, he's starting.
Right. Oh, it's Palace away under the lights, though. It's under the lights.
We played him at Chelsea with a broken toe. He'll start at Palace, mate. But yeah, my prediction is 2-1. What are you lot saying?
1-1.
I think Arsenal do the business 3-1 Arsenal, unfortunately. And you lot do deal with them. Oh wait, Palace like that.
2-1 Arsenal. I think it's going to be a difficult game because I generally think under the lights, it's not a joke at Palace, man. I'll tell you that for free from experience. And I think Arsenal, and it depends, innit? It depends on Saka and Odegaard. If they're on their day, then it's a wishing. If they're just 50-50, I think it's just I think they'll be 50-50. I think it's going to be 2-1 Arsenal. It won't be easy though.
What was this what he said? Faz?
My left back. You understand? My left back, blood. You get me? Big up the Chelsea man one more time. He said, apart from the clubs you support, who do you want to win the league?
Spurs.
Yeah, if it ain't Chelsea,
if it ain't LFC, then no one, bro.
Yeah, that's a straight blue card, blood. You can't even be saying them thing there, blood.
what did he say? He said Spurs,
You know,
didn't
yeah, you know what he said, blood.
I said up the Spurs.
Yo, so I can't answer questions honestly now. What's going on?
No.
Why?
If
so
it's
you want me to sit
Tottenham,
here
I'd
and
rather
lie?
you lie.
This is what you're
Don't
saying,
lie.
Troops, yeah? I'm supposed to sit here and lie to a man that spent his hard-earned money on to ask us a question.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that to the back again community. Say it against Spurs, that's who. Apart from United.
I'll say it again. This guy mad, blood.
Bro.
This guy fucking mad, blood. Bro, shut up, man. Fucking dickhead, blood. He's a prick, bro. Look at him. Fucking waste, man. Big up OR. He says, what did I tell you, man, about Levi Jeans Marino? Yeah, even
He's
wearing
rough,
Levi's, but
he's
wearing
rough.
he's wearing caterpillars, mate. You understand? He's wearing caterpillars, mate. You understand? Fucking Levi, bro. He's wearing fucking. Remember Madhouse? If you're old enough, remember Madhouse? He's wearing Madhouse jeans, bro. You understand? Fucking bootlegs, boot cut, whatever you fucking call them, blood. You get me?
Yeah, Marino's rubbish, by the way. I don't know. I was aware, but like, yeah, just want to reiterate that he stinks.
Yeah, you ain't got
Proper MP, proper Arteta NPC, that proper robot.
Months.
Yeah, man.
Big game for you this weekend.
Yeah, man.
You and Roms were crying last year. I remember the video, blood. You get me? With that Big Ange song playing in the background, blood. You understand? Hopefully, same result this year, blood. You get me?
Yeah.
Got some stats for your Clark, blood. You understand? Here we go. Tottenham won the exact fixture 2-1 last season, last winning consecutive home games against Liverpool between 2008 and 2012, which happened to be a run of 5. Liverpool have lost just 2 of their last 23 Premier League games against Tottenham and have scored at least once in each of their last 17 against Spurs. Tottenham won this exact fixture 2-1 last season thanks to a 90th minute Joel Matip own goal. Indeed, this fixture has seen more, 90th minute winning goals than any other in Premier League history. Tottenham have lost 9 of their last 11 Premier League games against sides starting the day top of the table, with both exceptions coming away against Man City, 2-2 in August 2019, 3-2 in February 2022. They've lost all 5 home games in this run, and Tottenham have kept just 1 clean sheet in their last 23 Premier League home games. A 4-0 win against Everton earlier this season. They're winless in their last 3 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Last having a longer run without a home win in December 2013.
Mm-hmm.
If you you could start
Yes.
this game second in the league.
Yeah,
you get me? Because if Chelsea play before you and if they beat Everton, they go top.
Yeah. Context though. Context.
So there's already pressure on you before you even kick a ball.
Can't do anything without pressure.
There was pressure already. There was pressure already, but now there's added pressure. You get me?
Yeah, but if you can't do anything with added pressure, then you don't deserve to win, do you? It's the best way to win, in my opinion. I don't think the Tottenham game is season defining, but it's still a very big game nonetheless. Like getting the away big 6 fixtures out the way is pivotal, and to walk away 3 points in the away big fixtures is even more pivotal. You know, there's some big 6 fixtures away that people haven't won, that you guys haven't won. That
we didn't lose though.
No, you didn't. And that's
the ones that we didn't win
haven't been beaten in the big 6 fixture for a long time. Actually,
yeah. And the ones we didn't win were the one we didn't win was City and you.
I was talking in general though. I was talking Chelsea. United.
But Chelsea is Chelsea a top 6 side? Are we classing them as top 6 side right now?
Yes, Chelsea.
What?
No, we're not top 6. We're mid-table. The road to 4.
No, we're not classing Chelsea as a traditional big 6 side. What?
We gotta get to 40 points.
Not traditional. I'm saying
Lewis,
season.
Lewis, this gimmick, please. With this gimmick.
No. What I'm saying is until this season, now they're back. No. Now they're back in it. Like last season, I wouldn't class them as a top 6 side. Like United,
when I say top 6, I mean traditional top 6. United,
okay.
United haven't been a top 6 side, but I'll stay safe. If I beat United, it's a top 6 clash, innit? You know what I'm saying? It's a top 6 clash. So my point is that to go and beat Spurs at the Lane is a massive 3 points. Same way it would be if it was at NLD. Same way it would be if like when Chelsea beat them. You know what I'm saying? It's a big 3 points. And it's, again, with that one, I don't think it's so much about convincingly smoking Spurs. It's about getting over the line. When it comes to big 6 fixtures away, win the game. Oh, at worst, don't lose. But when you're in a title race, preferably, in fact, for me, win the game. That's the way I see it. They have injuries as well as us, so I'm not going to talk about absences from my side because they have their absences as well. So I have to respect that. But at the end of the day, I want blood. I'm trying to soak up the sarcasm. City TV, white hoodie, make it red type beat. You know what I'm saying? Pause, like flawless. You know what I'm saying? I want Spurs' kit to be red after we're done with them. You know what I'm saying? That's That's ideally what I need to happen. I need Salah. Again, when it comes to the top, we have the best player in Premier League history when it comes to top 6 goals and assists. Goals in big 6 games, Mo Salah tops the charts. The highest. No one's got more. So I need him to stand up. You know what I'm saying? He had a rest on in midweek. He wasn't in the squad.
To be fair, like the top 6 has been made like in the last in the last 10 years. So
no, the stats have been going since about the year 2000.
Because there wasn't a top 6 until maybe 20 what?
Yeah, but
that's when we started this top 16.
But the statistics.
No. Listen, let me land, bro. Shut up, bruv. The fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Just because Bakao. Anyway.
No. Fuck, I'm not talking about Bakao, you dickhead.
Let me not.
I'm not talking about Bakao, you.
Let me not.
I'm not talking about Bakao, you fucking idiot. This guy's a little. Shut up, man.
You're third place.
Bro, I'm not talking about. Bro, shut up, bruv. Seriously, shut up, bro.
Over there, man.
What the fuck is wrong with you, blood? I'm actually trying to say something fucking serious, bro.
Go on.
You always fucking like, what the fuck? You're always in your feelings, bro. Fucking pizza-headed you, blood.
I said it's a stat.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
It's a stat.
Shut up, blood.
Let
me fucking talk, bro.
I'm not even on Arsenal today.
Let me talk, bro. I'm not on Liverpool. I'm literally saying the top 6 was made in 2016. Yeah, before that it was a top 4. So are you saying? So are you saying that he's better than a Drogba who used to slay man left, right, and center? That's what I'm saying. You're too fast to jump and say, "Oh, Saka."
Is he better than a Drogba? No, first of all,
Drogba's because they were talking about Drogba being the best big game player on Monday Night Football. You're talking about Salah. That's what I'm trying to talk here, bro.
Drogba is the best.
Always think it's Arsenal, bro. This is back again, bro. You're not an Arsenal pod, you prick.
Listen. At the end of the day, when it comes to Drogba, I think he is the best big game player in all competitions. But statistically, because I said statistically. Yeah, because even though people say that there wasn't a traditional big 6, there was still Manchester City and Tottenham. I don't know who was classed outside of the top 4. It's probably Tottenham and Man City.
It was Arsenal. The top 4 was Arsenal. So this was the top 4.
This is the top 4. Yeah. So that's why I said so. Man City and Tottenham were outside of that. But goals against Man City and Tottenham still like. Those stats still count for the Henrys, the Hazards, the Drogbas, the Ronaldos. Goals against their team was still counted within that stat. You see what I'm saying? It's just been added in. So the bottom line is Salah has the most goals and assists against these guys.
So is Salah the best big game player in your opinion? Better than Drogba?
No, Drogba in all competitions for me because he's done it in Champions League finals. For me, Drogba in all competitions is probably the best. But statistically, Salah has the most.
Pause. I'll be real. Monk's handled that perfectly. All comps is Drogba in the league. Salah's got the case. I hear it.
Yeah, bro, that's it. Like you get it. Like that's it. And I've got guys in the chat saying Salah stat padding against United. Salah owns Manchester United. He's a part owner with. How about this? Salah's part of Ineos. So shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
He's got more losses. He's got more losses than wins at OT. But all right.
Humble. He is part of Ineos. It's Mo Trafford. Trafford. Salah is the Arsenal bully. He bullies everyone when it comes to the top 6. He bullies you all. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, and man, just have to sit there and respect that. That's what it is.
Most goals against United, don't know.
Yeah. That's why I said he's part of Ineos.
He's got more losses.
He's got more goals against United than us.
He's not part of the
he's got more losses than wins at OT, but it's a great narrative.
Salah's part of the Glazers and the Cronkies, but sorry, the Glazers, but not the Cronkies. He's not part of the Cronkies. I'll give him that. I'll give Arsenal that. You know what I'm saying? He gets a lot of goals against Arsenal.
Drogba's part of the Cronkies, the piece of shit.
Yeah,
Drogba
Drogba's part of the Cronkies.
He used to terrorize man, bro. I hate that you.
Poor Senderos, bro. He still has sleepless nights.
Yeah. He used to bully Senderos, yeah.
So the bottom line is, I think that's Salah needs to do the big game thing. I hope Gakpo's got 6 goals in his last 10, I believe. So he's hitting a bit of form now. So I just can't. I believe there were rumors that Diogo Jota is injured again. We won't know probably until the presser.
Really?
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, bro. I gave him 3 games, bro. He didn't even give me 30 minutes.
Oh, mate.
He didn't give me 30 minutes.
I saw him for that Fulham game. I was like, yeah, this is the reason why you've come back, because you had Jota come onto the pitch. Fuck.
Yeah. And I obviously there's a few things have come out saying it's not true and that. I just don't even like the fact that it's even been said. You know the whole no smoke without fire thing. Like, why has it even been said? Why are there even whispers about it?
That means
Why
there's
is he
going to
not
be
released?
more. We're going to see more of Nunes.
Hmm?
We're going to see more of Darwin.
Who?
Your boy Darwin, blood.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, your boy, blood. You know what I
I
mean?
don't know who that is.
The one that got the goal against Southampton.
I don't know who that is. We drew on one
Yeah,
penalties.
you know what I
I don't know
mean?
who that is. Genuinely, I'm tired.
Why don't he play Gakpo down the middle? Or is he
'Cause
better
it's-
off the left?
In this formation, it's not really that. He prefers Diaz as the false nine, which is my opinion. Liverpool's best front three when Jota's not there. Diaz false nine, Gakpo left, Salah right. That's my front three that I'd run within it. And Spurs, don't get me wrong, even though I think we score a few goals against Spurs, their front line's still dangerous. I believe they are the highest scoring team in the Prem right now. Are they? Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah, I think they are.
I know Chelsea have got second most. And then I think,
Yeah, I
it's
think
us.
Spurs are the highest goal scorers.
We played the game
Yeah.
less, obviously. That's why I feel like we're not. We played the game
Because
less.
they whooped
No.
Southampton
Chelsea
last
got the
game,
most.
didn't
Chelsea
they?
got 37. Tottenham got 36.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
oh,
Yeah.
wonderful.
So
Yeah,
yeah, they're
Chelsea got the
second
most.
most. They're the second most in it. Second. So if I feel
Chelsea are
like,
on the same. Chelsea are currently on the same goal difference as Liverpool. But obviously,
Yeah.
Liverpool got a game in hand.
yeah, but that means the difference can go up or down in it. So that's one of them ones. But yeah, I think we should be okay. I feel like a lot.
You're not in the race, I lie, Lewis. You pussy, yo.
I feel like
That's
we've done a lot.
That's not a trophy. It's just top goal scorers.
Yeah, I think. Listen, we have the best defensive record, but I feel like we have conceded more than I'd like to see in the last few games, and obviously that's for the obvious reason.
You ain't
But-
you ain't held a clean sheet for a minute.
When's our last
When's your last clean sheet?
Uh,
I don't even remember Liverpool's last clean sheet. I'm not even trolling. Yeah,
our
because
last
look,
clean
to
sheet-
Girona.
City.
that was last week. No, City. Yeah,
City.
City. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
Nah, but look how many games that was because City
In the league, it was two. No, bro, it was City, then Newcastle, then Fulham. So it's 3 games ago. 3 Premier League games ago. It's not that long.
Yeah.
And then before that, it was. I think you got 2. How many?
Before the
One,
City game.
2. It was Villa.
Yeah, Villa.
2. You've only had three. I think 3 clean sheets in the league this season.
What do you mean? We got the
4.
joint most clean sheets. We talking about?
4. That's 4.
We got the joint most clean sheets in the league.
4. Yeah, 4 clean. 5.
We have the joint most in the league.
I don't care about most. I'm looking at many. 5. Yeah, I think you've had 5 clean sheets in the league. It's not
Like,
too bad.
yeah, bro. Like, our defense is what like you man thought your defense was gonna be, and our defense is what
I never
probably-
said my defense was breaking records, bro. So stop this Egal
Hey.
bullshit, blood. Yeah.
Hey,
There you
yeah,
are.
that's the Egal
There
straight.
you
We got
are.
it, guys. We got the Egal
There you
straight.
are.
We got it. We got the Egal. Was it 1 hour 53 minutes? I'll timestamp that in the comments.
That's the second one today.
We got,
That's
was
the
it the
second.
second one? Did I miss one? I thought
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
the
he
first
dropped one earlier.
Oh, fuck. I thought it was the first one, man.
Abdi, big up, man. He's got the counter ready.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look. Yeah, big up Abdi. But yeah, no. That's all I really have to say. I just feel like we have to get the job done. I know it's boring.
Oh, was it Babs? Was it Babs that said that?
Is it Babs? Oh,
I know it's one of
Yeah,
them,
it
though,
was
blood.
fair enough.
I said to Saeed earlier, blood. I'm not his lawyer, bro. Like I'm not his solicitor, blood. I'm not Egal and Babs, blood.
Oh, apparently, man are saying we have 7 clean sheets. Obviously, I didn't count in there. I don't know.
Is
how
it
many
7? That's what I'm saying. I could see
7.
5, but I'm trying to find because
We got
like-
7 still.
7. Okay. Well, in all comps, or is that in just the league? Because in the league,
Well-
I got to 5.
I've got them here. So obviously, we've got a clean against City, clean against Villa. That's 2. Clean against Palace 3, against Bournemouth 4, Brentford 5, United 6, and Ipswich 7.
Okay,
Yeah.
7. So
Yeah,
7
7.
out of 6. 7 out of what? 16. That's good. No, 15.
Yeah, 15 because we ain't played. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
yeah, we
got
got
games,
bro, but that's obviously again when the back line's dead there. Like back line ain't dead there right now, and that's why we conceded 5 and 2. Is what it is. But yeah, I pray Jota's fit on the weekend. If not, it's got to be a Diaz thing. Nunes is actually decent off the bench because his cameo off the bench was all right against Fulham, innit?
Mm.
But for him to be starting games and fucking up attacks and the way he does, it's just brain dead, innit? Like, and I hate to even use those fact. No, it is what it is, man. I'm just being realistic. If you don't like it, fuck off. I'll be honest. It's brain dead shit, man. It's brain dead, bro. It's not good enough. You want to go for a title, man needs to start thinking more. Or think less and just at least hit the target and do better with his all-round play. I think it is what it is. If you're a Liverpool fan and you still proper rate Darwin Núñez, then at this point it's just cope. It's copium and hopium. There's no actual logic. It's like the United fans that still think Rasmus is something. It's not logical. There's no logic being used. There's no football announced being used.
But
he wears the badge and you want him to be good. That doesn't mean
but with Darwin, you do see like you do see he can have an impact, blood, isn't it? With Højlund, you're kind of there like he's a lost cause.
Yeah. But they're United fans that think Rasmus is better than Darwin. Rasmus is just a better finisher. Rasmus is just probably a better finisher than Darwin.
Yeah,
that's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is. So with Núñez, bro, it's just the fan base want him to do well, and they get that mixed with him actually being good. When you know what I'm saying? So he needs to kind of just back up his ideas. I'm glad he got the goal, but he has to build on it, man. Because right now, in my opinion, it's still not good enough, and he needs to do a lot more. People are saying, "Oh, we're being harsh on him, being harsh." We're in a title race, bro. If we're fighting for top 4, then it's different.
Plus, this is his third season at your club now.
Word, bro. Man didn't just arrive. Man didn't arrive yesterday. Like, what we doing here?
I was gonna say, because Rasmus, he came the year before Rasmus, isn't it? This is his third season.
This is third season.
So he should be like, you know what I mean? He should be a bagsman now.
Exactly. So he's an athlete first anyway, isn't it? So that's what he is. He needs to start thinking, well, probably start thinking less. I don't know. But he just needs to back up his ideas with the Núñez thing. But we'll see. Obviously, hopefully Harvey can get more minutes. One thing I'll say is Szoboszlai's been improving. I'll give him his credit when due, but I still need to see a lot more for me to be like, cool, yeah, you're actually good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because you're top of the league, I don't believe in not having any criticism for players. Andy Robertson, obviously, he's done with his ban now, but I'm not even gonna.
He's probably been one of your worst players this season. With Timacus fit again, would you start him instead of Robertson? Or would you go with Joe Gomez? But he don't want Gomez as a left.
He don't want. I said start of the season, I would have gone with Joe Gomez just to start the season. Joe Gomez would have been in my back line, but the manager don't like that.
But after seeing him play as a left back so capably, why wouldn't he just have that as an option?
Look, bro, man, are stubborn, isn't it? Like, man, are stubborn. It's one of them ones. I reckon if he had the choice to grow hair, he probably wouldn't, because man, are stubborn. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, for me, Tsimikas has to play, but Tsimikas has just come back from injury, like just come back. So it's like, I reckon Tsimikas probably won't play in it. But for me, like,
Robertson gets the nod.
Oh, bro, it's just even thinking about that shit, man. Kulusevski versus Robertson, bro. After what Saka and Noni did to him, it's just giving me a headache just thinking about it, I'll be honest. Giving me a headache, blood. And Trent's supposed to be the shit one defensively. Trent's supposed to be the shit one. You know what I'm saying?
Trent played well midweek as well. He looked more interesting.
He was good. He was good. He only played a half in it, but it's Southampton, I guess. But he was good. So we'll see. I think we stand up. I think we get the points, and then we just keep on marching on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good run-in, and yeah, man. Yeah, score prediction. I'll probably say 3-1 Liverpool.
Same, to be honest. I was thinking 3-1.
Actually, 3-2, because I think Tottenham score a lot of goals. I don't know. I know we know they score a lot of goals. I'm gonna say 3-2.
2-2.
Is that what you want or what you think?
That's what I think.
All right.
That's what I think, blood.
Right.
Tottenham have done all right against the bigger teams. Like, they always do bad against us, innit? Like, we kind of got that hold over them. And Chelsea. But like, they kind of done, you know what I mean? They kind of caused, yeah, I could see a 2-2, so I'm not gonna lie. Especially because you ain't got the Konate youth there. There's that little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
2-2s in the chat as well.
A lot of 2-2s in the chat as well, blood, you know what I mean? The chat, no, I don't waffle with the predictions. Predictions I give honest, like, you know what I mean? Well, even if I say you're gonna lose, I honestly will think like, okay, that's where you could. You get me?
Well, if I win, I want some serious credit then, because clearly people think
I give you no credit. It's Tottenham, blood. The fuck you mean, bro?
No, Tottenham way is not, bro.
That's light work for us, blood. That's light work for us, bro.
Hey,
yeah, we on that ground.
That's why he left the stream, blood.
You know what I'm saying?
You understand?
Ones. So yeah.
Big up. He says, Troops, I don't know how us dropping points affects you. You're in a mid-table race with United and City. United are nowhere near, man. Yeah. Don't ever put United in the same conversation with me, blood. You know what I mean?
What's the point gap? 8 points.
Yeah, bro. In like 10 places, blood. What's wrong with these youths?
Hmm.
Big up Ray. He's been missing, blood. Big up Ray, blood. W's for Ray.
Yeah, Ryan.
He says, so at least 3 Liverpool players have said that we had played more like how we're doing under Slot. In the past few years, we would have won more. But when I say it, apparently, I'm disrespecting Klopp.
So who said it? I don't know who said it.
I don't know.
Saying a few players. Saying 3 Liverpool players.
Do you know what? There actually is an argument for what he's just said. What he has said isn't what Ryan said. There is not mad in it. What I would say though is that in 18-19 we did play like how Slot plays now is how we played in 18-19. We went 4-2-3-1 in 18-19. Remember when Shaqiri played right on the right, Bobby in the middle, Mane on the left, and Salah up top, and it would sometimes change. We played 4-2-3-1. We played way more defensively. Look, I'm pretty sure in 2018, 2019, we conceded 22 goals all season.
That's right.
Do you know how mad that is? I believe that. I'm pretty sure that's like 7 goals off of Chelsea's record. That's madness.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We conceded 22 goals, and I think we scored over 100, and still win the fucking league. Got 99 points.
City, bro, they're ridiculous.
97 points and 22 goals conceded and 1 game lost. And we didn't win the league.
What was that game you lost?
Against City. New Year's.
It was the John Stones save, innit?
Yeah, where the ball was like,
Mm-hmm.
like
That game was fire, actually. It was a fire game.
days, bro.
Yeah, very high quality match.
Yeah. it was.
Like, how could look, someone said you were too attacking. What do you mean we were too attacking? We conceded 22 goals all season, lost 1 game. What do you mean we was too attacking? In general, I can understand we was too attacking, but not that season. I'm not having it. Not that season. Not 20.
You can't have a 98-point season and be like, yeah, nah. You did everything fine. It's just City did it better.
Literally, that's just how, brother. One game from being an invincible and a centurion, and the double,
Watford
Fuck
game.
this, man. Fuck that.
No, I'd hate Watford for
Fuck
life,
that,
bro.
man.
Shout out Watford, man.
You said invincible and centurions. That's the big one. Because that's like 2 things as well.
My head hurts.
Well, so that in mind, Bun and Elka in it. And dived in 05.
Big up SMG Shadow.
Yeah, that shit, man.
He says, Troops looks like he got bunny ears from the background. Who's got, brother? My ears are tiny. They don't even like. Are you all right, blood? Like,
shit, man.
are you blind, bro? That was the deadest fucking cuss you could have brought to the table, bro. Like, look, blood.
Actually, you know what? Never mind. I don't know what. I don't know if you talk about your actual ears or is he trying to say something behind you? Because he said,
yeah,
from the
like, I
background.
don't know. Is it the things behind you?
Yeah, I think it's. I don't think you talk about your actual ears because he said from the background, so he might be sitting behind you. I don't know what though.
Do you have 2 red things you have on the side of your plaque? It might be that.
What, my present?
Oh,
that's fine.
maybe it's that. I don't know.
The wife, blood. She's like, oh, we gotta make the set Christmassy.
Yeah, shout out. Was she a real one? Facts.
So she gave look. She put the Grinch, blood.
Jeez, that's sick stuff.
And then this one.
It's fine. It's fine.
That face is funny, bro.
I got them on my tree, bro.
Yeah, shout out the missus.
Down. She's nuts, bro.
That's what I think he's talking about.
Maybe it's that, blood, but big up SMG because that's my dog. But big up Ray again. He says Troops is a YouTube legend, a great channel with great people and flawless. I wish I could tune in more, but life is busy. Big up my bros. Come
Big
on,
up,
Ray.
bro.
Big up.
You get me? You may be a bit of a dunce, but you're all dunce in it, blood. You get me? So big up Ray. Yeah, blood. He's all dance, blood. Hear me? He's all dance, blood. You know what I'm saying? Big up Ray every time, blood. Lewis, you face Everton, blood. You go to Goodison Park for the last time because they'll have a new stadium next year. So this is the last trip. Absolute shithole. Wooden seats, bruv. They got that fucking. If you get caught behind, you're finished. You're there like that, blood. You get me, blood? It's fucking peak, blood. You know what I mean?
Restricted view, and they don't sell it as that. Get that fucking ground in the bin.
And they got that in Palace as well. The fucking wankers. You know what I mean? But
Two biggest shitholes in the league.
trust me, blood, wooden seats, you know, and they don't even fold. They're just
Like,
flat.
if they ain't already cracked,
That's mad.
or
Bro, I
like
cracked
moldy
bare
or
of them, blood.
some bullshit.
My foot go through it, blood. It's not. I'm not even doing it deliberately, blood. But
Then to add
fucking
to it, you never fucking win either.
yeah, it's peak up there, blood. But I got some stats on the game. Everton have won 5 of their last 6 Premier League home games against Chelsea, as many as in their previous 17 against them at Goodison Park. Chelsea won 6-0 in their last Premier League game against Everton, but haven't beaten the Toffees in consecutive meetings since a run of 3 between November 2016 and August 2017. Everton have had 4 0-0 draws in the Premier League so far this season, more than any other side. It's their most in a single campaign since 2015-16, while they last had more in 08-09. From the start of May, Chelsea have scored more goals, 51, won more games, 15, and earned more points, 49, in the Premier League than any other side. But they're not in the race, isn't it? And finally, only Liverpool have had more clean sheets in the Premier League this season than Everton. However, the Toffees have also failed to score in the most different games this term, while no team has scored in more games than Chelsea.
Yeah.
I think
Hate
you're in
this
trouble.
ground.
I'm not gonna lie. I think you're in trouble. I've looked at it and I'm like, you know how I look at it? I'm like, you're 12 unbeaten. This is where you might get a little, and at your record there as well, because they got a point against us. They're gonna be confident. That Pickford piece of shit. I can see this. I can see 1-0.
Why is he a piece of shit?
Yeah, fuck that, you. Yeah, trust me, blood. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
What did he do to you? What did he do to us?
Don't get me started, bro.
Is it from the game? Is it from the game just gone?
I nearly got, blood. Hey, listen.
Oh, you nearly got for. All right, say no more.
Yo.
Say no more. Yeah. Say no more.
Let me
Trey
guess,
had to be
a
like,
last goal
Trey
kick
was
and
like,
everything.
Dad. I was like, all right. I'll stop.
Did you do the thing where he caught the ball and just like fell to the ground for a minute?
Yeah, bruv. I started
Looking
calling him
around
some.
and
I
all.
started calling him some shit, bruv. You know what I mean? When it's a Jamaican mode, let's just leave it there, blood.
They nearly kicked you out. What stand were you in?
Nah, don't nearly kick me out.
But you
Like,
was
but
wilding.
Yeah,
I only get that if I was in the family stand.
I was in the
I'm
family
kind of
section.
gay as football, but please.
I was in the family section. That's the whole point, blood. I was in the family section, mate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's
Makes
just
sense.
wherever I go, I turn it into my section. You know what I mean? But
True.
this for me. This has got 1-0 Everton written all over it, blood. I ain't gonna lie to you. I still think you're in the race, by the way. Even if you do,
And you're entitled to believe that. Like I'm not talking against you. You can do that. I don't believe it myself. Not yet. Title races to me don't start in December. But I'm not that worried. I won't front. Like we showed against Brentford and against teams like Forest that we can break down low blocks and formulate chances against them. They might be more difficult than what we faced before, but I'm really not that concerned about this one. Just go there and let's break another one of our bogey games and like keep the streak going. We're unbeaten in 12, top goal scorers in the league. We will be able to like do something. It ain't going to be a boring, dead game of football from us. It's just I ain't going to the game. Fuck that early kickoff up in Liverpool. Fuck all of that. But yeah. I'm not worried. I know you guys struggled. Respectfully, we have a better attack, so like I expect us to handle the game much better.
That's a bit disrespectfully, but it's cool.
But it's factual though, so like it.
Just like the Mo Salah stat, right? It's factual.
Yeah,
Again,
what it is.
messenger message. You know.
But yeah, like we should be able to handle it.
Anyway,
Tosin will have more minutes at centre back because like Fofana's still out. Fine. I actually thought he was really good in the last game. Just minimize the bozo moments because we yet again conceded off a silly moment. That's the reason why we don't really think we're winning the league this season. But they are a lot more few and far between than like the first few games this season, which is why I don't think it's going to be enough to cost us the game. Now, if we concede first, it's probably going to be a lot more difficult for us. The crowd's already going to be up for it a little bit more with the whole new ownership news and everything, but we also have a habit of scoring goals early ourselves. So if we can do that, we settle the crowd down, we'll take control of the game. So ultimately, I see us winning. Like I know our record ain't good, but it doesn't feel like the Chelsea of old anymore. Feels like we're back to where we should be. So go and fucking beat them.
Do you know what?
Just show another example of it.
I think you lot might have to concede first. I think for you to wash them. I think if you don't concede, I think it becomes a close game. I think if you lot concede first, I think you smack them.
Defensively, they are on point.
That's the thing. I think the reverse.
Then
If we concede first, that line is just going further and further back.
It was, how about this? It was already further. It was the Everton was never going to be
further back.
But Lewis,
I don't think it can go any further back.
They
away.
won't
but
even
Lewis,
try
you've been
and,
to
look
Everton
for a
as well.
route forward.
Lewis, you've been Everton. You know when they score how rocking that place gets, bro. You man will fucking them young boys, blood. Yeah, they're gonna be
We
like,
don't win over
what
there
the
either.
fuck?
So we've heard the
Yo, this is
atmosphere.
mad. Them scouts,
Yeah,
they're gonna be foaming at the mouth. Fucking get him, lad.
Yep, because they still got a little bit of PTSD over the old ownership, so they ain't too gassed yet. If they go 1-0 up, they ain't thinking. Just letting the emotions take. So we need to score first. I'm not here for going 1-0 down.
I don't know. Man.
But again, even if we do, I still think we'll come back.
I don't think you need to score first, personally.
I think they do. I think if
You're
Everton
not
score
even that
first,
wrong, to be honest. I just
I
think
think
it's
if
more
Everton score
difficult
first,
if we do.
definitely.
I think I saw enough against Brentford so that you lot can concede first and do what you need to do.
You're not wrong. I'm just thinking like best case scenario. Let's not concede first,
Bro,
It'll
you
make
lot,
things more
like
difficult.
Sean Dyche has been working this whole week on his setup for the game. I don't think you lot realize like
I
what
just don't
this
think
man,
Everton have the back-to-back Chelsea Arsenal spliff in them. I don't
Bro,
think they have it in them, bro.
they
No,
do.
They don't.
bro.
They
They
don't.
do. And watch, I'm gonna regret not doing.
Everyone remembers the Arsenal game, but everyone forgets the Man United game. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so why do people just forget this?
Yeah, they're not it, man. Everton are not a good side and haven't been. Don't let the Arsenal game fool you. Can they defend well in moments? Yes.
No, I'm not saying they've been a good
You're not,
side,
bro.
but they raised their level for the better teams. You're not one of the better teams, Flawless. You're in where they are. You're in and amongst each other.
Right.
When they go to
he ain't
Arsenal, they raise the level. When Chelsea goes there, they raise it. When they play Liverpool, that's why Monts was praying that the game got cancelled.
Yeah, but that's the Merseyside derby.
I knew he would have got whooshed. Shut up, blood. You know you would have got slapped. You know, blood. You would have got whooshed, blood. This guy was praying, bro.
This guy was the Merseyside derby.
This guy went Juma. Because the church wasn't open till Sunday, this guy went Juma on the Friday, blood. He held a couple acts and went Juma on the Friday and prayed that game got cancelled, blood. He was shitting himself, blood. Because man, no, that Goodison Park it's a bookie place, blood. Yeah, for a big team, it's a bookie place, bro. I swear down.
Well, yeah, it's the Merseyside derby, and the way you lot played into their hands. That's why they got a result there. You just tried to out Everton. That ain't never gonna work.
You know what when the players were warming up here, I said to Trey, yo, we ain't scoring no set piece today. You know, these men are giants, blood.
Yeah, man. Against Set Piece FC, like I said, he a co-author of that book. So you know this in regards to this. But yeah, Everton, I think Chelsea deal with them. I don't think it'd be easy though. I only got Chelsea with a narrow win, but I think Chelsea win.
Prediction, Lewis.
2-1. We'll do a 2-1 Chelsea.
1-0 Everton.
1-0 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea.
Big up man like Yak. My dog ain't seen you in a minute, blood. He says we about to shut that shithole down properly.
Up the Chelsea. Big up CNAT. Big up my G.
I think Everton got something in the span in the works, man. Flawless. You got a tricky one as well, blood. You understand?
Absolutely.
Bournemouth ain't no easy game. You understand?
Absolutely not.
I think Lewis is the only one that's got a Bournemouth W this season. And has Monts played them yet?
Yeah, at home, no? At home, beat them 3-0 home.
Shout out Bagsman and Kunku.
I remember when Kepa Madness. We back when Diaz got 2 goals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, Flawless. I got some stats, yeah.
Go on.
Where they at, blood? Where they at, blood? Here they are, blood. Man United failed to win either of their Premier League meetings with Bournemouth last season, losing 3-0 at Old Trafford in December. You remember that one, innit?
I do.
So do I. It was a great day. It was a great day.
Great day, man.
Very enjoyable, blood. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. You didn't have many, so I hear it. But go.
Dickhead. I had 2 against you, though, innit? Hold
Yeah,
that.
it is, isn't it? Hey, what?
Bournemouth. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bournemouth have lost 5 of their 7 Premier League away games against Man United. Though they did win this exact fixture 3-0 last season. If Man United fail to win this game, it will be the first time they've been in the bottom half of the table at Christmas since 1989. You were 12th that time. You're 13th this time. Bournemouth have won their last 2 Premier League away games. They last won more consecutively on the road in December 2023. A run of 4 in which the third game came against Man United. And finally, Man United have conceded a higher share of their goals from corners than any other side in the Premier League this season. Indeed, 4 of their 7 goals conceded under Ruben Amorim so far have come from corners. Bournemouth are 6th going into this game, blood. You understand?
Absolutely.
You man are 13th.
How many points have Bournemouth above us?
But you're only 3 points away from Bournemouth.
Mm-hmm.
So it is still very, very close, blood. You
And that's
understand?
why I don't worry too much about when people say the 13th. Yes, do I want to be 13th? Of course not. But the table being so tight.
The league being so shit.
Yeah, and the league quality, which I've mentioned about the league. It might be entertaining, but it's not the best. And 6 of the teams above us will definitely drop points because they play each other. Because us and adding us playing Bournemouth, so that's 7 of the teams above us. Will all play each other. So not all of them are collecting 3 points. And never mind the other teams who may drop points. So it's important we get the dub because of the last 2 games. So important to put right that Spurs performance and also add on and kick on from the City win. That's why we can't be starting off slow, and we need to sort out the set pieces because we're conceding too much from set pieces. Conceded against Spurs, conceded against Manchester City, conceded against Arsenal, conceded against Forest, all from set pieces. That needs to get sorted out. The manager, the coaching staff, and the team need to pattern that. But yeah, it's important to get a victory. We need to capitalize. We didn't capitalize with Forest because if we had got 3 points in that game, where we'd be sat now would be much different. We're talking a whole different thing, but top 6 is still on, like I've mentioned. We need to cut out the individual errors as well. Most of the reasons why we are conceding goals, not just from set pieces, but just in general, is individual errors. Have to cut that out. That's got to stop because the system is working. We conceded 4 goals to Spurs, and I'm not crashing on everybody from a defensive standpoint. That goes to show how bad the errors have been. And even in other games as well, whether it's City, whether it's Arsenal, whether it's Forest, it's individuals rather than the team as a whole. So that needs to get sorted out. We got to cut out the silly mistakes. Just gifting goals, because if you keep gifting teams goals, you are going to struggle to win football matches. And we got to be on the front foot as well. Diallo will play in the 10. I don't know who else is going to play. It'll probably be him, Højlund, and one other. I'm not sure if Bruno will play in the 10 or Bruno will play in the pivot. Does he bring back Maino, who is at wing back? Because I'm tired of seeing Delo at left wing back. Is it a Malacia thing? Maybe he does that. Does Martinez get dropped because he's been poor? I'm not sure, but that's a good thing. But I trust the manager to select the right lineup. But like I said, important we get a win. Must-win game. We've got, because of how bad the league's been in terms of quality, the Forest result was bad, but it was not as bad as it should be. Because we shouldn't be 3 points.
Yeah, it should have done more damage.
Yes, we should be 9, 10, 11, 12 points of 6. We should be 3-4 games away. And 4, 5, 6 games, as bad as we've been, 5, 6 games away from top 4. And we're not. But if we carry on playing like this, we are going to be in that situation where we can't catch the teams in 6th or 5th or 4th and we're cut adrift. Fortunately enough, we got the dub against City and we weren't cut adrift, because had we lost that, the gap would it'd be a much bigger gap. So gotta win. And I'm not just looking for a win, I'm also looking for a performance as well. Because if we just win the game and the performance is shocking, yes, I'll be happy about the win, but I'm going to crash on the team and the manager about the performance. Because overall, for the most part, performances have been good. We've just been short going forward because, our attackers ain't been it, but Diallo's in form. I really want to see Maino in the 10. Hopefully that happens. If that means Bruno has to play in the pivot, so be it. Because it's going to be Agate, Diallo, Bruno. That's 3 of the central 4. Whoever he plays. Does he play Eriksen in there because of how he played against Spurs? Or does he put Maino in there, like which he did against
He
Manchester
keeps
City?
he keeps chopping and changing.
Yeah, in regards, because he's trying to
I don't
find
think he don't know his best 11 yet.
because he's trying to find a solution. That's what it is. He's trying these attempts.
He's played a lot of games now, bro. How many games has he played now? 7, 8?
Okay, you tell me our best 11 that works. I don't have one.
Onana in goal.
Yeah.
So you want to play a back three, yeah?
Yeah, it's definitely a back three.
So Onana in goal, then it's probably Delete.
Yeah.
I'd play Maguire.
So you play Delete right sided. What would you play Delete? Right sided centre back or left sided centre back?
Right.
Okay. And then Maguire central centre back.
Maguire central.
And then who would you play left? Yoro.
And then left,
Martinez?
left Euro.
Who you go left Yoro. Okay. Wing backs.
Mazraoui right.
Yeah.
Left. Shaw's not fit in it.
Nope.
I try Alessandro at left wing back because he's good on the ball.
He ain't got the energy for it, man.
What he ain't got the legs.
Yo, you gotta go corner flag to corner flag for the entire time. He ain't got that motor.
The left is where the left. It's the left side where I'm a bit like because obviously centrally.
This is why I said
like the ability to cross from wide.
No, this is why I said
maybe Anthony.
I said to hear what we're talking about. Anthony is an option. I said pick a core 5-6 and then rotate.
I have a wing back for you.
No, fuck off. Like
maybe
that's
Anthony.
what it is. Like this, I said this. Pick a core 5-6 and rotate the rest. That's why I understand why he's rotating. Bruno's not good. The best thing about Bruno playing in the 10, he doesn't play in the pivot. The best thing about Bruno playing in the pivot, he doesn't play in the 10. Personally, I don't want to see him in the side, but if you're going to play him, play Maino in the 10, left 10. That's what I want to see. Play Diallo when Maino is the 10s. That's what, and just have a look at how that looks. And if you have to play Agati and Bruno, run that. I'd play Malacia left wing back personally, and it has to be Suppose Hoyland up top, or maybe he goes Xerxes. I don't know. It's much of a muchness. I don't really trust too much outside of the core players. So I don't know what he's going to do, but he's got it working because we score goals. That's one thing I said about the manager when he come in. You have to get goals out of this attack as bad as it is, and he's done that. He said average 2 goals per game, and I think we've done that in the Premier League.
Do you think you lot will move for? Do you think you lot will move for Chilwell in January?
No, as much as we'll move for Southgate in the summer. Same thing.
I did see some links. I hope.
I've seen Southgate links too in the summer. Same thing.
But player links are different to manager links.
Yeah, sure. Like it is. Like the same way we only had linked to everyone. Same way we only had 50 million to spend this past summer. Remember that? We just got out like that wasn't a thing. We're broke, can't spend no money.
It was.
Yeah, because it happens every year. Every year I've been content creating. It happens every summer, and people fall for the same thing over and over again. We only got 50 million to spend, 75 million to Manchester United print money. I've been saying this.
I think United won't be 50 mil. You can have him for a free 5.
Crazy. We need a book. Yeah, we need a
free 5.
Fucking joke, man. Fucking chill, man.
Oh my days.
Don't even have to be Cali, just dog.
I said dog.
Yeah. Fuck that. Oh, no, chill, man. He's good.
Man said a score 5. You're taking the piss, man.
But yeah, we didn't link to play. Yeah, predictions.
Fucking hell.
Bournemouth are a good side. Bournemouth do attack well still.
3-2 United.
We'll probably give up a goal.
3-2 United.
2-1 United.
2-1. 2-1 United.
3-0 United.
Big up SMG, my dog. He said, Troops, Liverpool Donny hates Martinelli personally because as bad as he is, he owns Liverpool. Also, if you ever need a parking spot in Central, I got you at the Barbican, normally 12k per year. My dog. Come on, bro. When we're active, we're going to pull up there, blood. But yeah, Monts.
Say no.
You want to reply to that? Martinelli does own your club, though.
He doesn't own nothing.
He does.
Done nothing. He hasn't done nothing recently. So, what I would say to that is that Martinelli can own or whatever you want to Liverpool, but you guys have persisted with a Peruvian winger, and he's ultimately the reason why your attack isn't good enough to win the league, and you're still trophyless in 5. So, has he won a trophy for Arsenal?
Yeah, he's won the FA Cup.
Did he play?
No, he's won it though.
There you go.
John Terry
Semi-final.
didn't play in the Champions League final, but he's won it. Same kind of thing, innit?
He played in the whole build-up. I don't know if Martinelli did.
He played early on, then he got injured.
Oh, well, fair enough.
Big up Ted. This is a mad name. Ted End, blood. Man said Ted End. He said, them bag of two left footer over Goodison can't hold the Chelsea. 3-1 in them head back. Easy.
At the Chelsea. 3-1, you know what? On a good day, I hear it.
Ted End gone mad. Big up Lucky X. He said, y'all heard about Pep's marital issues might be having an impact on his managerial proficiency this season. No, I haven't. Would someone like to enlighten me?
Yeah, some nonsense about a quote unquote he's supposed to be having some form of affair, but these things are, if they was winning, it wouldn't be a conversation.
You're saying it will be Playboy Pep. It'll be Playboy Pep.
Yeah, exactly that. If we was winning there, that's when it'd be like, you know what it's like, man. Once you start losing on the pitch, everything off the pitch is affecting it. This has
bro.
Zero bearing, man.
Pimp slip back. Pep, all of that shit.
Do what Enzo Fernandez did. Just give her the boot.
I said
everything will be much better.
You hear about Ruben Diaz also being injured. Personally, I just think he's had enough. He ain't injured. He's had enough blood. It can't be asked.
You think the players are turning on? You think the players are turning on Pep?
I think the senior players have had enough of him. I think it's that.
Before you give your opinion on that, other weekend games, obviously, the game of one of the games of the weekend kicks off the weekend. We do have no Friday football again, but we do have lunchtime football. Aston Villa, Man City. We'll be live midday. We're doing a watch along for that one, so we'll be live midday. Come pull up. But yeah, do you lot think that? So what? You lot think the older players have had enough? The experienced OGs, like the ones that have been there, done that, got the t-shirt, several Premier League titles.
Oh yeah, tyrant. Imagine you win 4 in a row, man's just still barking at you. It's like, yo, shut up. Like that's where it stems from, man. Like you must be tired of. You know what?
That never happened with Fergie.
Tyrant, because Fergie refreshed. That's why.
Hasn't Pep refreshed?
No,
not as much as Fergie would, but he's refreshed.
But that's the problem. The recruitment's been bad. So their older players, so their senior players and like main players have gotten older and they're declining, and then the players they brought in are not as good. That's what's happened. I think that man, how long's De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva and Diaz and Stones been there, and Kyle Walker? All these players have been there for a long, long time. Foden, etc. Because the new players is like they're the ones you see the effort from them. I don't think there's any lack of effort.
Is Haaland putting effort?
Hey, according to some of the City fans, he's not. I heard he's being criticized by some of them, like saying he's not putting in the effort. So maybe that too. Haaland may be like, yo, I'm not scoring goals, I'm getting no service, and I get 6 touches a game.
No, he's getting service. He's just not getting as much service as he usually gets.
That's it. But you're getting 6 touches a game, fam.
And that's why people need to stop calling this man clinical. Stop calling Erling Haaland clinical. He's a volume finisher of the highest level. That's what he is. He's not clinical, bro.
Erling Haaland is not clinical.
Imagine you get clinical.
He's a volume finisher, but like at the top groundbreaking, like top level. Top level. I'm not saying that doesn't mean he's a bad finisher. He's just not clinical. Like if I've got 2 chances in the game, I'm not gonna he's bagging both of them. Like, no, he's not.
Imagine you get 6 touches a game, man, and then you get blamed for not impacting game.
Yeah,
that's what happens.
I'm not blaming him.
Not you, but I'm saying in general overall. Like
the masses, isn't it? The City fans.
He's the guy.
I'm strictly about his finishing.
Not rivals because it's an easy stat to go by. We had that with Ober and Lukaku.
Yeah,
they'd have 8 touches
going to get criticized.
If Abba don't score, Abba don't do nothing.
Yeah, but it's like, and I bet he would. At that time, he received a lot of the criticism because he's one of the better players. That's what happens with City with Haaland. When City don't win, Haaland's one of the first people being mentioned. Whether he had a good game or a bad game, he's one of the first one people look at and go, all right, was you good today? Or he was bad, let's crash it on him.
Yeah, it'll just be where was Haaland thing? Where the hell was Haaland?
That's where it stems from with that. So yeah, I think it's just them not refreshing the team. It's hard to be hungry on a full stomach. That's what it is.
You think they can get? You think they can bounce back at Villa?
I think Villa are all wrong for them. I think
Villa.
beat them.
Wait, hold on, Troops. No Diaz, Villa Park, lunchtime kickoff. They ain't making it out alive.
Villa all wrong. All that pace and power Villa got in that side.
They ain't
All
making
wrong.
out.
Villa have been like up and down in the league. They've been
they
like
have-
flying high in the Champions League, but the league
Yeah.
they've been like up, down,
They
up,
have been.
down.
They
But
ain't
how-
making
They
it
went winless for like what 6 games or something.
Games,
Now
but if
they've
it was
turned it around.
If it was after a Champions League game, I'd hear you because that's what they've struggled in particular after Champions League games. I just think early kickoff, styles make fights, and stylistically, Villa are all wrong for Manchester.
Now I
City.
honestly think Villa are going to win. I'm just asking the question.
Yeah, you're just asking. Yeah, I get that. But yeah, I think Villa do the business.
Word chills. Duran wants a word.
Does Duran start? Because he started midweek, they lost, he scored. Watkins came on.
It's a great option to have for Emery.
Yeah,
I think
he'll definitely get half an hour.
Yeah, does he probably
Minimum,
goes
he'll get
Watkins?
half an hour.
Probably goes Watkins and then brings on Duran, depending on how the game's going.
I'm just catting for Premier League football, man. I need that shit, man. I feel like
Prediction?
we ain't played in ages, bro.
2-0 Villa.
2-2.
2-0 Villa.
1-1.
Just going to run through the rest of the games real quick. West Ham Brighton.
Brighton have been poor recently, you know.
Poor. Yeah, and West Ham have been picking it up. 3-1 West Ham. My cousin Jared gonna do his thing.
Yeah, I'm with Monts. 3-1 West Ham.
I'm gonna go 1-1.
2-1 West Ham.
Ipswich Newcastle.
Do you know what?
It's gonna be a good game.
Ipswich. I'm gonna say 1-1. You know, hear me out.
I was going to say
Just hear me
2-2.
That's my
1-1
me,
as well.
Desmond's. I'm saying Desmond's.
What are you saying, Lou?
Oh, I said 1-1. Sorry. I probably
shit,
spoke
my
over
bad.
someone.
Brentford Forest.
You know what?
3-1 Brentford. They're at home, innit?
Brentford are very like smoker team. Their home record is very good.
Yes.
Very good.
Is the
And
away
I'm,
record?
I'm thinking is it a Hobbs and Shaw thing? Brian and Burma and Wisa. Hobbs and Shaw, blood. Shout out.
You're such an idiot, man. I said Hobbs and Shaw. You're
They're
fool.
both bald, they're both bald, isn't it? So it's Hobbs and Shaw.
2-1 Brentford.
I'm gonna go 3-0 3-1 Brentford, sorry. 3-1.
You know, I'm gonna say 4-2 Brentford. It'll be goals.
Fulham Southampton.
Oh, Fulham 2-0. Southampton are rubbish.
Fulham 3-0.
2-0 Fulham.
Who are they playing? Who are Fulham playing, sorry?
Southampton.
Oh. Yeah, Iwobi's gonna get Iwobi this season. Dude, this, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying 3-1. 3-1 still. They call Archer consolation.
And then I think where's the last one gone, blood?
Quick.
Ain't it Leicester Wolves? Ain't it? I swear. Yeah, Leicester Wolves.
Have they got their bans yet? Wolves, like Cunha.
Yeah,
Norris,
is Cunha playing? Is Cunha? I know Nori's not playing.
Ain't Nuri should have a ban.
Are they
Did
just
Lerma
beating up
get
games?
banned? Did Lerma get banned for the Bowen thing
What did he do? What did he do to Bowen?
when he was draping up Bowen at full time?
Nah,
I don't
nah.
think he did.
It was Ain't Nori that got the red card after the game.
He was licking off the flipping
The assistant, innit?
bench.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
And then
assistant.
Cunha rip off the man's glasses. I like.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Wait,
That was
because I didn't
crazy.
watch the game. Why would these man crash it? Like, you know, like, because I remember Lamina was crying against Liverpool when he lost. Lamina crashed out. He crashed out on one of his teammates a couple weeks after that.
Then he crashed out on Bowen.
Cunha crashed out. These men are crashing. Bro, the man are just not even there no more.
That's why. No, but the 8 Nuri crash out and the Cunha was the last one when Gary O'Neill. That was his last game in charge, isn't it?
Yeah,
they
they back last minute.
Yeah.
that's right.
Like
Back
they've
up.
been lose. Like their heads are gone, fam.
Yeah. If Cunha plays well to TJ to Den's in it, I think Cunha will have a say if he if he plays. I just don't know if he's going to be like, allowed to play.
It's a derby as well, you know, Midland derby.
Yeah. Is that the Molyneux?
Nah, KP.
Oh, okay.
Saying
I'm going Leicester.
2-1.
I'm going Leicester.
I'm going Leicester 2-1. Let's go Rude.
Fuck Rude.
Yeah,
But
let's go Rude.
I'm going for Leicester 2-1.
I'll be honest.
2-1
Listen,
Wolves.
I need
manager
Wolves staying in the Prem. Obviously, Molyneux is my stadium.
Who took over? Have they got a new manager? Because they were talking
Oh.
to the Corinthians.
Victor Pereira, I think he is.
I think that's the Corinthian you.
Listen,
Because I just remember that meme going around the fans shouting at him.
I'm saying-
Pereira, 4-4-2. So if you might remember,
I'm gonna say 2-1. Wolves.
Nope.
Obviously, Molyneux. I know it's not the Molyneux, but Wolves my home away from home in it. In terms of you get, I can't have that stadium not being a Premier League stadium when I go there later this year to play there. So yeah, man. Shout out Wolves.
They got RSV, my dog. He said, question for Troops. Are you scared that Arsenal could once again become a feeder club if you don't win anything major? Imagine Saliba at Chelsea. Nah, that won't happen, blood. So when Saliba leaves, because he will leave, blood, innit? I'm a realist. But when he leaves, he'll go Madrid. He ain't going Chelsea, blood. You get me?
Saliba to
Yeah,
Chelsea
you
is
can't
such a what the hell? Like that wouldn't never happen. Like never.
No, it's not that. Like them days of when like
Yeah.
Ashley Cole literally left for $5,000 and because there wasn't enough English players. That's
Ashley
literally
Cole.
why, bro. You get me? Like there was no other reason.
Was
bro.
the exact amount actually just $5 bags?
$5,000, bro. We offered him 60 grand. They offered him 65.
You just wait out Arsenal, man. Yeah, I'll say I understand.
But to be fair, 65 a week was
We're
a lot.
giving him the bag.
Was a lot them times though, nah.
60 grand was a lot, bro. Like Henry,
Yeah, that was a lot.
Henry was on like 90 grand or something, bro.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. This was before like the mad inflation of like,
He's
Exactly.
the best left back in the country. They should have paid him the
95K.
65.
No, but we was going
just like
to.
how they did the 50.
We was going to
money.
Emirates, so we didn't have the. You understand? Us giving him 60 was even putting us in trouble.
It's just
Oh,
similar.
shit, man.
But him
Is
being
it-
one of the fucking academy players, it means more. I.e., big up Trent and them thing there. He should have been fucking more. You understand? We literally made your career, you little ungrateful son of a bitch.
Damn.
Well, unlike Trent, he might be getting you a transfer fee.
Yeah, we got 5 mil in Gallas, blood. Look how
Lewis,
that.
don't make an enemy out of me. Don't make an enemy.
Bro,
out of me.
like, I'm just a point.
Lewis,
I'm sorry.
don't make an
Factual.
enemy out of me. Don't like Troops has to go through it every stream. Don't make an enemy out of me, please.
Hey,
We're
yo,
cool.
you're
We're
doing your
cool.
title thing. I'm doing
We're cool.
top 4. We're vibing.
Me and you, we're cool. We've
But
been
is
we
it
see eye
not
to
a
eye.
fair
on that.
point? I'm saying like Ashley Cole got him 5 mil and a player the other way.
That's
I think it'd be better for you
Yes.
for Trent to sign a 1
Yes.
year.
hey man.
Okay, you know what? Fine.
Hey,
I
man.
get it's a sensitive subject. I understand.
Hey, you digging, brother.
I get it. I get it. I understand.
God.
But that's it, chat. Another episode wrapped up, blood. You get me? We got the man them as always, blood. Lewis, Flawless, Monts. You know the vibes. You understand? Big up the chat as well, blood. You get me? You don't know the vibes, blood. We had a strong 1,600, 1,700 in here, blood. You know what I mean?
Let's
So big up your damn selves, blood. You understand? Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Obviously, man's back tomorrow. 2 streams tomorrow. The Villa stream, and then obviously Arsenal versus Palace. We are redirecting to the bro. Man like Lewis is going live to talk about Reece James back in training. So all the Chelsea lot, you know what I mean? Make sure you go and follow
Reece
the
James
bro.
back again. Up there,
Wait,
Chelsea.
Gaines is back. First.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
back.
back, blood.
Back in training again.
So he's saying,
Yeah, man.
are you gassed for those 180 minutes you're gonna see? It's gonna be the best 180 minutes, right?
Trust, man. We'll wheel him out for City away and then just, I'll see you in February. See you in February.
That is
One
dead,
game
isn't
a
it?
month until further notice. Fuck it.
To be fair, yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Leave it as.
There will be a pod this I think it's gonna be Sunday night. It's looking like Sunday night. Just need to sort out timings because Lewis is free. Monster's got BSB. Flawless has got to do Straight Jacket podcast, no?
Unfiltered
Unfiltered podcast on Saeed's channel. So we need to work out some timings. But Sunday It's looking like maybe 11 o'clock on a Sunday. You get me? Car. Obviously Monday, Tuesday, getting ready for Christmas and all that. I want to give the man them their time. You know what I mean? With their family time to do shopping and all that, like last minute things to do.
So I need to go do after this. That's what I'm going now.
You know what I mean? We're trying to do, I mean, because we need to, you know what I mean, obviously preview the flipping Christmas games and go over the weekend game. But we will be back. You get me? Like I said, redirecting to Lewis, blood. Big up the super chatters, mods them. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Enjoy your weekend, blood. And hopefully, man's back on Sunday with the 3 points, blood.
Monday, so shit.
Cheers.
Arteta out.